everyone, I'm the Saint of Soul, and today we are going to brutalize this galaxy in the name of democracy. We are going to be toppling tyrants across the galaxy by any means necessary, using any and all tools at our disposal, regardless of any collateral damage or civilian casualties. And we're going to do that with the help of the Clone Army Origin, which in Stellaris 4.0 got an entire tradition tree dedicated to it. So we're going to check that out, and with no further ado, let's take a look at our empire. This is the Ma'at True Equality Front, a revolutionary force that recently won a planet-wide liberation war on its homeworld. Today, the Ma'at True Equality Front is a hastily put together democracy that still has that revolutionary military operating most of its essential functions. But to understand the government that is currently here, we must understand how and why this barely functional worldwide democracy came to power. You see, the original Ma'at, the ones that evolved for millions of years on their homeworld to become sentient, are not the Ma'at you're currently looking at. These original Ma'at had beautiful, futuristic cities and countless rich cultures spread across their world. Most were egalitarian, but intensely traditional. These societies were old and proud and did everything they could to one-up each other. Now, our story, the story of the clones that we're currently playing as, begins less than a century ago, when one of the Ma'at nation-states used cloning technology as their claim to fame. Eventually, this nation made and sold billions of clones. Clones who were all, biologically, the same person. Some of these clones were forced to be cleaners, many were forced to be soldiers, but one thing all clones had in common is that they were forced to be slaves. Eventually, after much cloning and decades of selling them to other nations, 1 in 4 Ma'at on the entire planet were clone slaves, most of whom were now born and trained from birth to be soldiers. Needless to say, when the revolution came, it was quick but intensely brutal. Clone rebellion spread like wildfire across the world, and soon any Ma'at that was not a clone was killed on sight by revolutionaries. Civilians, children, the revolutionaries didn't care. They dragged them out of their homes and slaughtered them in the streets, until not a single original Ma'at remained. So yeah, that's how we got here. The revolution is over, and what remains are biologically identical soldier clones picking up those pieces. Alright, let's take a look at our empire mechanically. We are, of course, a democracy, an egalitarian one at that. That is the point of our revolution, to be equal, to end slavery, to end any autocracies that existed on the planet. And then we also are fanatic militarist, which gives us an extra ship fire rate of 20%. So that is really, really good. And for our civics, we of course have distinguished admiralty. Our military leaders, our revolutionary heroes are admired throughout our empire more than anyone, so we're getting an extra 10% ship fire rate from that, and then some bonuses to our commanders. And then speaking of bonuses to our commanders, we also have the Crusader Spirit Civic, which gives us further bonuses to our commanders. It gives us a bonus ship weapons damage, which is really, really good. And on top of that, we can only do Liberation Wars throughout this playthrough. So Liberation Wars means no conquering, no subjugating other empires. That is far outside of our moral boundaries. No, we can only liberate places, not conquer, not subjugate. And then moving on to our traits here, we have Clone Soldier, which gives us even more traits for our commanders, and along with some other bonuses such as Governing Ethics Attraction and Army Damage. And then Chromalogs, we have extra army health, we have extra job efficiency for some important jobs, and Governing Ethics Attraction again. So everyone in this place is going to be egalitarian and militarist. It's going to be wonderful. Then we have Enduring and Quick Learners, which makes our leaders live longer and learn faster. We also have Repugnant. Yeah, we're not too good at being entertainers. We don't really have our own developed culture as of yet. That was the old Ma'at. They had a whole bunch of cultures and stuff. We're, you know, we're still working on it. We're still working on it. And then we are, of course, non-adaptive, which means, yeah, I mean, we're all the same guy. We don't really adapt too well, I assume. And then lastly, but not least, of course, we have the Clone Army Origin, which gives us a whole bunch of stuff, changes the game a whole bunch, but we will get more into that later on into the video. We're going to get into a whole tradition tree with it, so that should be fun. Let's get into the settings here. We are, of course, a large 800-star Admiral difficulty galaxy here with 17 AI empires, plenty of AI empires to liberate and probably re-liberate once the AI empires go back to their old ways, which they like to do in my experience. Then for our advanced settings, we have extra dimensional invaders at 3.5 strength. That is going to be our late game oppressors, our final tyrants to beat or lose to. That is our win con. Any other settings, you can take a look and pause here if you want to see. They are pretty standard, but one final thing I need to address before I get into the video is thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for 5,000 subscribers, an insane number, an insane amount of support. So thank you subscribers, thank you viewers, and especially thank you everyone who likes this video, wink wink. I don't actually have solid plans for a 5,000 subscriber special, so if you have a great idea, leave it in the comments, and you know, I'll probably pick one from there, maybe the most liked one or something like that. But yeah, leave your ideas in the comments, and let's get this game started. And here we are in a fresh new galaxy, just waiting to be liberated. The oppressed masses of the galaxy have no idea what's coming for them. So let's go ahead and take a look at our homeworld. Only 18 size homeworld, not too big, not too big. 2 ancient clone vats, of course we start out with those. We have a civilian industries, okay. Well, not too much of a fan of our homeworld, but let's go ahead and take a look at our surrounding system. Ooh! Oh man, if this doesn't connect to anything, we have the most defendable point in the entire galaxy. We have a 14 size Savannah world. We have 14 size. That is not too good, man. That is actually not too good. Okay, well, I guess we'll go ahead and see if this is in fact the end of this line. If it isn't, then we don't have too good of a position. But honestly, if we could just hold down our homeworld like this, and this actually doesn't connect to anything, yeah, that could be good. We could build really, really tall in this run, and considering we're clone soldiers, that should be completely fine. So let's go ahead and take a look at our traits, actually. We get logistical understanding. That is just this guy's trait, but we all get the Crusader trait, which gives us unity whenever we destroy an enemy ship, and we get unity whenever we kill an army in combat, which is very, very nice. Okay, I like that, I like that. All of our leaders will have that trait, and then we also have Clone Army Commander, which is giving us an extra 25% ship fire rate, and again, all of our commanders will have that. So let's go ahead and logistical understanding, cautious. Maybe we could add some weapons range. I don't think we really need... Oh, docked ship upkeep. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. And champion of the people. Sure, yeah, this is one of our revolutionary leaders here. We'll make him a champion of the people. So yes, we have a plus 25% ship fire rate on any one of our fleets that have a commander, which will be most of them. We are getting some amazing news from our Minister of Defense, Vit Pokar. Not only does this system not connect to any other system, but it is also home of a 24-size Savannah planet. Better news than any of us could have expected. This is an amazing development. I mean, this is a very nice size planet. I was honestly disappointed with our 18-size homeworld, but this will probably be our capital in the future, and a very, very well-defended one at that. Look at this. There's only one way into this little group of systems, and it's through this world, is through this system, and then at the very end of it, we have a 24-size Savannah world. So yeah, absolutely loving this start so far. Let's go ahead and send this guy over here to explore that. I think I already have a science ship. Yeah, a science ship is on the way, a second science ship. This is going to be an amazing run. Oh, it has started already. Enigmatic spacefarers. Okay, we're going to go ahead and prepare to confront potential threats, of course. We don't want anyone threatening our life or our liberty. We have found Sigma aliens. All right, in fact, these aliens are Sigma males. Let's go ahead and take a look here. I don't see any aliens. I guess we're just detecting signals at the moment. Let's go ahead and get our champion of the people to go and search out for these aliens. Maybe they're over here? They could be over here. I don't really know. Okay, yep, they are here. All right, wonderful. They are lithoid. Okay, lithoid red ships. Red, that's kind of threatening, right? This is a weird system. It has a pulsar and a regular star. Or wait, this is a neutron star. Either way, let's go ahead and send our military further into their space, see what kind of intelligence we can gather. And here it is. We have found their home system, or at least I assume this is their home system. I sure hope it's their home system. Oh, a hive capital. Okay, this is a hive mind. Wait. These aren't lithoids. Are these the lithoids? They are the lithoids. Okay, these aren't lithoids, but they have lithoid ships. Interesting. Menial drones. Post-apocalyptic hive-minded drones. Wow, this actually brings up quite the moral dilemma for us. Are drones free? Do they have freedom? Are they oppressed? I don't really know, actually. Well, this is quite the moral dilemma already. Is there anything that we can free a hive mind from? Is there anything we can liberate them from? I don't really think so. Well, I guess we'll have to find new targets for our liberation wars. We'll go ahead and return our military immediately. And we're going to have to try and survey this system immediately so we can get our claim down on it. We don't want these guys controlling our only exit. That would be quite bad. Ooh, that is a juicy bit of information. This is a terraforming candidate. A wonderful terraforming candidate right on our most important border. What size is this planet? Does it tell us already or no? No, it doesn't tell us the size. Oh, it's size 12. Okay, that's not too good of a size for a planet, but eventually we could turn this world into a bastion, a first line of defense for anyone trying to invade our little sector. Well, it looks like our fears are in fact being realized. We are getting boxed in here, and I'm not exactly sure if there's anything we can do to stop it. Well, besides forcing them to open their borders the hard way. I guess that is what we're gonna have to do. We don't really have too much of a choice. Yeah, and we can't exactly get these guys on side as they are a hive mind. Yeah, they're not exactly liberatable, so we'll have to figure that out in the future, but things are looking quite grim on that front. Well, this looks like it's going to be the final nail in the coffin for our hope of escaping without negotiating with this hive mind, or quote-unquote negotiating, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, that's going to be tough, but well, we have no choice at this point, and yeah, these guys are still hostile, still being incredibly stubborn, still not trying to communicate with us at all. So, I don't know, we'll have to figure that out. We'll have to figure that out in the future. Maybe we'll go to war with them, maybe they'll be friends with us. I have no idea. Oh, and a democratic election is coming up. We love democracy. The joys of democracy. I'll vote for no one because I don't have the unity. And here we are. We found them, or I guess they found us. We are receiving a transmission. Okay, the Lythrin Convocation. Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and see what they say. We are the Convocation. We speak as one. The collective consciousness has taken note of your presence. We will observe for now. Our future actions will depend on whether you are a threat, an opportunity for expansion, or an unforeseen variable. Okay, we'll go ahead and salute them first and foremost. If we can be their friends, I would very much like to take that path. Let's go ahead and send Suv Sekka or whatever. I can't really say our own names. And hopefully, oh, we can even guarantee their independence if we want. Pops are declining. We need to immediately build an ancient clone vat here. Oh, they've opened their borders to us. Yes, okay, good. We have borders open to them as well. They're gaining on us. Faction founded. We have our factions now. Let's go ahead and offer them a gift as well. What do we not need too much of? Trade, consumer goods. I mean, I bet they don't have any consumer goods, so maybe offering them some consumer goods would be like, oh, what's this? It's a cool gift. That's a cool greetings. Oh man, they're even greeting us nicely. They've accepted our gift. They want an embassy. Okay, things are looking a lot more promising, fellas. Things are looking a lot more promising. Let's see here. What do we want? Food subsidy? I mean, yeah, more farming output from jobs. That is going to be important. All right. Things are looking a lot less grim, even though we don't seem to be ever escaping our home system without the permission of these guys. Ari Erbik has become a trendsetter among the general population. Everything from their style to their method of speech has attracted a sizable following. Their reach extends all across socioeconomic strata, but they have proven particularly popular among the youth. We have no reason not to support this. Yes, we have stylish trends, plus 10 unity, plus 15% amenities from jobs. We actually do need more amenities from jobs because, like I said in the beginning of this video, our culture is not too pronounced. So hopefully this is a step in the right direction to foster our own culture, a culture of equality, a culture of, oh, who did I forget to upgrade? Yeah, this guy is going to be our master strategist. Yes, a culture of equality, a culture of defending that equality with warlike tendencies. Yeah, that's a good thing. I don't know why our empire has this little thing here. That's Interesting. Don't know why that is, but anyway, we have our agenda ready. We are going to expand this council. We are going to evolve our society. Yeah, we're going to really build that culture that we are trying to foster. Plus 40% unity when that's all done. Yeah, we need the unity. We need our own culture in our society. Yes, we have just inherited the culture of our creators and enslavers. Lord High Admiral, ship starting experience, naval capacity, or Lord Commander, ship fire rate, army damage. I think we'll do the starting experience. You know, it's pretty early in the game, so starting experience sounds pretty good, right? Clone fertility. We were once capable of independent reproduction. However, experiments to reclaim that capability have consistently failed, including those successful on other creatures within our homeworld. Progress has for a long time been at a standstill. Until now. An unlikely discovery has our scientists hopeful. A cipher, hidden in the quantum biocode of the ancient clone vats, in an area believed to govern our genome's potential for procreation. Interesting. Yeah, it is interesting. It is interesting, but currently, that is all it is. It is just interesting. I have no plans of going back to the old ways of procreation. The old ways where we're all born different people. No, no, no. We have achieved true equality in our nation. We are all the same man. We all have the same opportunities. We all have the same rights as a person. And not only that, but we are all looking the same. We have the same strengths, same weaknesses. We are truly equal in the true sense of equality. And why would we give that up? To go back to reproducing the old way so that we have defects, so that we're all different? No, we are not giving up true equality for anything short of an emergency. So we'll go down this scientific path for, you know, science reasons and just in case the clone vats fail, you know, for emergency reasons. But other than that, we are going to maintain our true equality. Equal in DNA, equal in appearance, equal in opportunity, equal in rights, equal in everything. And there it is. On this historical day, we have signed a defensive pact with the Lyritan? Yeah, Convocation? What a weird name. But these guys, these weirdos, are our friends. We entered the galaxy, we entered the galactic stage prepared for anything. Prepared for war, prepared for tyrants, prepared for oppressors. But we have found something none of us expected. Friendship. Friendship among true equals such as ourselves. These guys are a hive mind. Let us move forward as one. Yes, these guys as one. That is beautiful. These guys are equal among their society in a way that we didn't even think possible. They are equal in mind. All of them share the same mind. They share the same goals. It's a beautiful form of equality that, again, we didn't even consider, but now that we found it, I am happy that we are friends with them. Our Forward Liberty fleet has found another strange alien vessel along with a very, very strange alien vessel seemingly containing some kind of you know, self-contained wormhole next to a wormhole. Very, very strange. But we are moving, I assume, deeper in their space. Oh. Oh, wow. Looks like they have a lot of ships going for them, these guys. Okay. Quite the military force to be reckoned with, it looks like. These guys have their stations here. What looks to be their fleets here in the, you know, Tyranny Vex system. Definitely a threat we should be worrying about. Obviously, they are very powerful indeed with all those fleets. Okay, I assume more of their systems are over here. Yes, okay. I found one of their actual worlds here. Looks like to be a very early on world. Only 200 population. Let's go ahead and take a look at these guys. They have a bunch of scientists, very sciencey people. Oh yes, materialists. Tundra preference birds. Okay, materialists. Interesting. Xenophobes. Xenophobe materialists. Okay, not exactly sure we're gonna get along then, but I guess we'll monitor the situation, see exactly how much of a threat these guys are, how much of a tyrant these guys are, and that is definitely not their home world if they have all of that in that system there. So we gotta find that quickly and assess this threat. 34 days. This isn't their homeworld system? It's gotta be here then. There's only one explanation, and it's right here. No, looks like this is not their home system. It does have some of those weird spacecraft we see them having a lot, but no homeworld that I can see. We checked this system. There was no station. We checked this system. I'm pretty sure there was no station in this system, but we'll go back and check. We have to find these guys' homeworld if they're this powerful. We got to assess this threat pretty much immediately. Weird heat blobs. Okay. Investigating both their ships and their empire over here. Hopefully, and they are hostile. Hopefully, we'll come up with something soon. Strange reports are coming in. We seem to have found some more worlds, 2 more, but they also seem fairly primitive, being built up currently right now with some military structures. Interesting, a stronghold. And then we have this planet, a very large planet. Look at that. That's a 30 size planet. Damn. Okay. 30 size planet with a weird station above it that currently has a species different than the other species, which is very, very strange. I have no idea what's going on in this empire. We need more intel. We have another species to investigate, but we only have so many envoys, so yeah, we found 2 different more empires, more species at least, in a system with 3 planets, building strongholds and having a very, very large world. So yeah, what exactly is going on over here? I don't know. There's only one way to find out, and that is to keep exploring and keep investigating these guys with our envoys. And we do have a report from an envoy, actually, that we should read. Is on my desk right now. The spaceborne life forms, which the Ma'at head of society research has come to refer as tyranny, are docile creatures. Capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace, they roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common in the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack, and even when provoked, can be safely ignored. Okay, so it seems like our envoy is assuring me that those creatures, those vessels that we found in space, are not actually tamed by these avian tundra people. No, they are their own creatures, their own passive docile creatures. I know our creatures that we breed for warfare are definitely not docile, and they're definitely under our control. So you must understand my confusion when it comes to that, but that is good. We haven't seen any military vessel from these guys, if that is the case, which means maybe they are ripe for liberating. Looks like our questions are soon to be answered, even though there's more questions on the horizon. Who are these guys? But anyway, let's take a look at our transmission we are receiving immediately. The Zijan Committee? Okay. They translated our language. They always beat us to the punch, these aliens. We never translate their language first, but let's go ahead and see what's going on. Attention, alien creatures. Unfortunately, I was chosen by Chairwoman, whatever, to represent the Jazajan, whatever, committee in all diplomatic dealings with your primitive civilization. Okay. We intend to unlock technologies you cannot comprehend. Do not interfere. Oh. Oh no. Authoritarian xenophobe materialists? No. We can't allow these guys to go on insulting us like this. We can't even allow them to go on existing. Wow. Okay, so they're authoritarian. Do they have slaves, or do they just have a tiered society? I don't really know. But you must throw away your old ways. That is for sure. Your old authoritarian ways cannot be permitted to exist. We need to go and refit our military immediately. Let's go ahead and take one more look at these guys. Okay, they have robots enslaved, and it's just these mammalian creatures or xenophiles. Okay. Xenophile materialists. Okay, we found some xenophile materialists. Oh wait, oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to go missing, jump in space. That is gonna leave us open for a little bit, militarily. Because, yeah. But we have to do that. We have to get our military back, just in case these guys are, I don't know, gonna declare war on us. I don't really know what you can expect from tyrants, and, well, you know what you can expect from us, disposing tyrants. More communications are being established. Okay, they have translated our language. They are fanatic materialist xenophiles. Okay, minions of the wise overlord. Wait, overlord? Despotic hegemony. This government is a materialistic form of hereditary autocracy, where citizens are viewed as little more than cogs in the state machinery. Oh my god, no. No. Efficiency and technological progress are valued above all things. No. We pursue true equality. Do not stand in our way, okay? Do not stand in our way of these guys, which, yeah, our relations with them have definitely declined. We are rivaling each other. We are currently spying on them, and we are preparing for war. Our fleets are back. We've merged them into one big old super fleet, and we are ready to go to war with them as soon as we complete the ships already being built in our shipyard. Yeah, I think we'll just go to war with them immediately. I have no reason not to. Okay, our naval capacity is full, our fleet is ready, our armies are built, and they're all under the command of Ankh Vabir, a very, very high-ranking general, our Lord High Admiral in our military. Of course, followed along by our Minister of Defense in guiding the transport fleet. A butcher, perhaps, but a very good fleet organizer, a crusader. All of us are crusaders in heart. Let's go ahead and declare our war. Oh, we can actually still vassalize and tributary them? Well, I kind of screwed myself over in the intro by saying that I would never do that, but anyway, I don't think we're supposed to do that. But anyway, no, we're not doing that. We are liberating these guys, and any kind of trade agreement or, you know, anything along those lines, we will simply benefit from that afterwards. Okay, we'll go ahead and make him a crusader too. He'll eventually join back the military.
Engaging enemy
okay.
station.
Let's get our last thing of the public works division, and not exactly sure what I want for my second trait yet, or ascension perk yet, but we'll deal with that later. All right, no military in sight. Let's just get on over to their planets, start invading them, and see what happens. Okay, here we are, taking the station above the first of their planets. We definitely expect all of these planets to fall in short order. Let's take a look at their military. Okay, looks like no military at all. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And we have, in fact, taken the target. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's go ahead and move forward here to those two planets over here, and then we'll go and attack their home world, which will most likely be a little bit more defended. And just in case anyone doubted our mission, look at this world. A world of slaves. It seems these creatures, these nobles, as they call themselves, nobles. What is noble about invading a primitive species homeworld and enslaving all of them? They can't even work the jobs you want them to work because they are all primitive slaves. Absolutely embarrassing and disgusting. Nothing that we can do against these people would be too brutal. Let's go ahead and invade this world. This world has some stationed armies as well. This one has none, so we'll go ahead and bomb this until they do. Okay, we have defeated that. We found a shrouded world. Probably very far away from our space, so we'll just go ahead and ignore that. Let's go ahead and get our... Okay, they surrendered, and these guys, we will be invading them shortly. Amazing. We have taken all three of the planets over here. We have freed the slaves, or at least we will once the war is ended. And yeah, let's just head on to their home system. Okay, we can see their fleet. Yeah, absolutely pathetic compared to ours. Yeah, that's not going to be an issue. I hope they fight us. In fact, let's go ahead and hunt down that fleet just for the unity, actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, looks like they were trying to take back their world. Yeah, we definitely need to get that fleet destroyed. Okay, looks like their fleet is heading back to defend their homeworld. We will be able to catch them, so that is good. Let's go ahead and take this station, get to this to make sure they can't escape, and go to their homeworld. Go to their home station, destroy their fleet, topple their regime, and free those slaves, and free everyone else under their tyrannical rule. Because, you know, these guys might not be technically slaves, but they are under, yeah, they're under stratified economy. They are just slaves under a different name. They're debt slaves. They are an oppressed class of people. Yeah, we have made short work of their fleet, absolutely demolished it. We didn't lose a single vessel as far as I can tell there. Wow, and they lost all of their vessels. Completely demolished. Hopefully that gave us a bunch of unity. That's kind of the point of our thing. This is their homeworld. Let's go ahead and take a look, see. Okay, 200 military. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to beat that in short order. Let's go ahead and get our army ready to liberate. Oh, they have a second world over here. Okay, let's go ahead and liberate that too. Okay, and we've done it. We have done it. The committee is forced to adopt the ethos of the true Ma'at Equality Front. Yes, there we go. And the councilwoman, the chairwoman, or whatever she was, has been forced to abdicate. There we go. So let's go ahead and see their new empire. Egalitarian, fanatic militarists. Let's go ahead and establish an embassy with these guys. Definitely, we have saved them. They have a commissionary general now. Oh, they want all the things with us. Yeah, we'll go ahead and form a commercial pact. We'll go ahead and form that research agreement. Sure, why not? Yeah, awesome. I won't form a non-aggression pact as of yet because we don't know if they'll go back to their old ways. But this is definitely a start to better relations between us. And we'll send our military home and we'll take a closer look at these guys. to see if they actually deserve the same treatment. We are receiving a very interesting moral dilemma. It seems somebody wants us to subjugate them. Okay, they want integration prohibited, expansion regulated, they want defensive wars, restricted voting, defensive wars, and holding limits. Well, these guys are very important to our national defense. Getting through their territory is essential for our military, for any operations freeing outsiders. They are inferior to us. Well, actually, they're pathetic to us, fleet power-wise, and they want us to protect them. But yet, we don't want to be anyone's overlords, so I'm not exactly sure what I should do here. I mean, they are asking us to do it, and I mean, if they're pledging themselves to loyalty, to liberty as well, I mean, who are we to say that they shouldn't? They are a hive mind, after all. It's not like they're exactly, you know, normal people that we're subjugating. I would say, since they asked for it, I would say it's okay. It is okay to bring them into the fold. And we can even negotiate the agreement to be more favorable to them in the future. But yeah, I guess we have a vassal. We never looked for a vassal. We never even wanted a vassal, but here we are, having this vassal, having this doorway to the outside of the galaxy, a doorway that we definitely needed. And of course, in our pursuit of liberty, we will of course treat these guys as good as we can. These guys are a good hive mind. They are empaths. They are, yeah, just overall our friends. So why they wanted to be our vassal, I don't really know, but who are we to say no to them? Who are we to say no to them? Oh, we found another empire over here. I didn't know there was an empire over here. We should definitely get an envoy on that. Yeah, you. Definitely want to figure that out. See if they are liberty lovers or not. Okay, a crisis of democracy here. We have the hive mind. The hive mind that we just discovered. I don't even think I mentioned that to you guys yet. They are declaring war against our ideological brethren here. So we will immediately go and defend our brethren. Honestly, right away. I don't think there's any reason not to right away get involved in this war. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that and reinforce that, and then immediately start going. First, we'll bring our military right to about here, and we will offer migration treaty. No. This is a Ma'at country here, sorry to say, but you, scientist, you need to move back to here as well. This is a crisis of democracy, and we will, of course, respond. We don't know how strong they are, but, I mean, it doesn't matter. We need to defend democracy. All right, our military is in position. Let's go ahead and just remove our scientist from that science ship. We don't want him to die when we declare war, and we will immediately declare war. We only have two options, tributary or subjugation. I guess we'll just make them our tributary to keep them down, to keep them, you know, to stop them from declaring war against democracies and probably wiping them out, considering they are a hive mind. So, yeah, okay, the fleets were in their borders, yeah, our science ship needs to regroup with us. So let's go ahead and move in here, and we will defeat these, we will defeat this hive mind no matter how strong it is, because we simply can't allow this to happen. We can't allow a hive mind to either come in and assimilate these guys into a hive mind or to oppress them, subjugate them, nothing like that. We can't allow that. We won't allow that. Let's go ahead and move into their territory here. Do they have any significant armies on this world? No. We should be able to crush them very, very easily. Their military is within our sights. Okay, let's go ahead and attack them immediately. Only 3.5 K, 3.4K. Absolutely, we will smash them, I am sure of it. And they went right into us, and we are maulers, and we are weavers. Yeah, I think that is our first ship we have ever lost in warfare, a juvenile weaver. Okay, well, let's go ahead and replace that real quick and move forward in this crusade. Yeah, I don't see anything stopping us anytime soon if that is all that they can do, if that is all that they can muster. Another hive mind. Okay, well, guess this is just a galaxy full of hive minds. Not really much we can do to liberate them, but okay. Not exactly the plan, but oh, they've insulted us. Candidate for joining the entity. Oh yeah, see, they were trying to take us over anyway. Sadly, we must inform you that membership requires a rudimentary brain. Yeah, okay, you guys are enemies of liberty. I don't want to hear anything more from you. you will be our subject, and not because we want you to be our subject, but only to stop you from trying to tear apart more democracies. Fledgling democracies, too. These guys didn't even have, like, a navy, I don't think. So, and here we are, taking the capital, at least hopefully taking this capital. They are putting up quite the resistance, but I don't think it'll be enough. They definitely killed some of our clone soldiers, but... Yeah, enemy ground forces. Wait, what? Oh, they took back their other planet. Oh, my good. Oh, okay. Well, how much ground forces do they have? Oh, they even have some good ground forces. Okay. Okay, well, let's definitely take out those ground forces immediately. Let's bring in our ground forces, which have definitely suffered some casualties. We've taken out their ground forces. They have a little bit left on this planet, and yeah, they surrendered. Okay, good, good, good. They have surrendered. Liberty is protected, and we have another vassal under our root, and maybe just preemptively we should probably take out these guys because they are not liking us. Apparently they're cordial to us, but they're losing. Yeah, and they're rivaling democracy. I don't know. We'll see what we have to do about these guys, but let's just go ahead and get our fleets back to our own country because our economy is definitely suffering having them out there like that. News of a galactic community is spreading, and of course we will join this community. Oh, okay.
Message traffic.
We found a irenic dictatorship. Okay, we pursue true equality, do not stand in our way. We found a theocratic oligarchy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, true equality, buddy. Don't stand in our way. We have an elective monarchy. Oh, okay. There we go. These guys seem okay. Yeah, we greet you as equals and friends. Of course, we are equals and friends. And, okay, we're seeing a lot of people here. A theocracy, a theocratic dictatorship definitely needs to go. Okay, okay. This is a little overwhelming. There is a lot of things that we need to take a look at here. I mean, we might as well go down our contact screen. Military commissariat. Oh, a man after our own heart. Let's take a look at the contact screen. We have, we might as well start by relation. We have a citizen stratocracy, an advanced form of military oligarchy where military has subsumed all aspects of civilian administration. Interesting. Not the worst. Slaving despots. Okay, well, we found the worst. These guys definitely have to go. Theocratic monarchy. Monarchies have to go. A hegemonic imperialist. Yeah, definitely got to go. Theocratic dictatorship. Irenic dictatorship. Elective monarchy dictatorship. Okay, mega corporation. Not sure how I feel about those guys yet. Theocratic oligarchy. Collective consciousness. Okay. Despotic hegemony. Direct democracy. Okay, these guys are pretty cool. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Another democracy and 2 more democracy. Well, this is us. Okay, well, we have our work cut out for us for sure. We definitely have a lot of tyrants in this galaxy that need to be tamed, and these guys kind of need to be our friends in order for that to happen, as they are our pathway to these dictatorships over here. So, oh, okay, these guys are good. These guys are robots? Okay, a robot direct democracy. This government is a materialistic form of democracy where citizens use computer networks to vote directly on most matters regarding the state. Man, they have a better democracy than we do. Okay, not going to attack those guys. We have finished up the statecraft tradition, and it is time to do our biomorphosis. But since we haven't really focused on actually unlocking our biogenetic potential or whatever and made a decision on whether it is we are going back to reproductive or not, we have to do that first. So first we'll go ahead and do that, and then astral harvesting, that could be interesting. Not that I think we have any rifts, but yeah, let's go ahead and take a look here. Probably research speed is definitely good. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that biocode cipher, and then we will go down the biomorphosis tradition, something that I've been promising since the beginning of the video, something very interesting, a whole tradition tree dedicated to our wonderful clone soldier origin there. And here it is. We have gotten to the heart of the ancient clone vats and have found one singular ancient Ma'at still remaining. Probably a scientist that worked on the cloning program, the last of his kind. I am burdened by guilt. I cannot imagine what past led to this, but surely not the mercy of my brethren. Oh, maybe he wasn't exactly on board. Maybe it was a test subject. I helped create you. I helped create you to serve, and for that I am sorry. I cannot take back what is done, but I can help open your future. Although you are deserving of more, I offer you 2 paths: to undo the changes that made you sterile, and finally set you free to evolve and prosper. No thanks. Or to further unlock your potential, but strain your genes to their limits, sealing future generations to forever be dependent on technology for reproduction. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, you know, it's working out for us right now, and we have plenty of fire rate because of that. So let's go ahead and do that. We do want our full clone potential. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Genetic crossroads. We want clone potential. If we go clone... Yeah, if we go clone fertility, we can take the biomorphosis ascension path, but, you know, it doesn't force us down anything. If we do clone potential, we will get the cloning ascension path, and purity and mutation will not be accessible to us, which is not what we want anyway. So let's go ahead and do that immediately. Clone soldier is replaced with clone soldier ascendant, which gives us a whole bunch of things. I mean, ethics attraction, habitability, job efficiency for elites, that's pretty good. Army damage, army health, special traits, of course, and job efficiency for specialists and complexers, 25%. Wow. I didn't even know that. Okay, that's pretty freaking awesome. And then biomorphosis cloning, guess we all know all about that. That's awesome. Might as well research this black hole too while we're researching special projects. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Upgrade ourselves to our full potential. Get a new defense minister. Oh, that's sad. I guess Vit Pokar, one of our OGs, is going to go back to the position. I don't know exactly who died, but yeah, a lot of our people have been dying recently. So we got some new blood on the council. Hopefully some new blood who will level up a lot quicker because we have gone all the way down statecraft. And as soon as we unlock, where is it? Our genetic crossroads. As soon as we unlock our potential, we will be grabbing biomorphosis. And just as we elected him, Mr. Vit Pokar has stepped down to fight administrative corruption. I mean, it's a noble goal, but we are losing our leaders. They are dropping like flies at this point. Luckily, we still have our Lord High Admiral, which is our best fighter. But other than that, man. I guess I'll take this guy who is adaptable. Sure. We'll put him on the council. Resilient is good. Warlike, we need someone who's good at war. And you're probably forever going to be a strategist. So we'll go ahead and put you as a strategist. Hopefully our Lord Commander doesn't die before the next war. Otherwise, our military power is going to go down by a lot. And to finish off our Hive Mind combo, it seems like we've got our Hive Mind Fallen Empire to boot. Okay, well, I guess, you know, we'll probably go to war with them eventually. I mean, we can't have someone with a whole sector of the galaxy dedicated to controlling every aspect of the minds of all kinds of other people. So we're going to go ahead and say we pursue true equality, but yeah, once we see the power level of those guys, it's going to be obvious that these are a tyrant that we need to take down way down the line. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, here it is. Robotic workers. That is something I definitely wanted to touch on. And I think that is something we're going to have in our empire. I don't want other creatures other than Ma'at in our empire. It's just not what I want for this run. It's just not... it doesn't really fit our empire, but robots definitely do. Robots fit our empire. They're all equal in design, and they're not sentient, so it doesn't even matter if we have them employed. And if we start, you know, accepting immigration from other nations, it's just going to cause some kind of unequal mess, you know? It's just going to, you know, we're no longer going to be fully equal because we're not even going to be the same. So we enjoy our similarity, and of course we'll build all of our robots to be the same as well, and it'll all be good. And here it is, our fullest potential. Why should we deny the strength that we have been given? Yes, the strength of equality first and foremost, but you know, the war bonuses are nice too. We need not love the creators to recognize their wisdom in choosing us. The ancient clone vets too are a powerful gift. It is better to embrace our strength and and with the first batch of Ma'ats complete, we are stronger than ever before. Our perfected species shall prosper. And then we have a specimen, Ma'at genetic code. Okay, that's kind of cool. And upgrades the cloning tradition tree. There we go. That is what we want to see right there. That text upgrades the cloning tradition tree. So we will immediately get that. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and see. 35% ship fire rate. Oh my goodness, that is so juicy. We are stacking fire rate bonuses like no one has ever seen before. Okay, awesome. And we are immediately going to go down biomorphosis and get that sweet cloning tradition. Yes, altering the essence. To expedite our evolution, we must decisively select the path that will define our journey. Yes, we will do that. The path of cloning. It's set to cloning. Allows the adoption of cloning at the conclusion. Yeah, genome research. Monthly organic. Okay, birth of the galactic market. That's important, but this is way more important. Monthly organic pop growth per genomic researchers. We don't really care about pop growth in our empire, but we'll go ahead and do that immediately. And I guess we should... Oh, I just put a whole bunch of people out of jobs here, I think. Destroying our archives on our homeworld. Let's go ahead and do this as necessary as well. And yeah, we'll go ahead and go down biomorphosis, go down the ascendant cloning tradition. Wow. In another egregious breach of democratic values, the Yaparwathian whatever centralized states has declared war against our fledgling democracy that we may have in fact weakened pretty heavily during that war, and you know everyone wants to take advantage of it. But these despotic hegemonies, despotic being the key word there, have declared war, and even though they're equivalent to us and superior technology-wise, we cannot sit by and idly watch as they take over our democratic allies. So we will, of course, declare war on them immediately. It will save our archaeologists a lot of trouble detailing logs on how New Balance was left in ruins. Okay, well, we'll see if you can go ahead and do that. We will, of course, build up our military first. We are building up some warriors, but we definitely do want to get involved. In fact, let's go ahead and send our military over first and foremost. Let's go ahead and make sure we have... Okay, we do have a strong army following it. Okay, good. I definitely don't want our admiral to die during this war or retire or whatever. That would be insanely not good. Okay, they have 4,000 here. We should be able to easily crush that. Yes, as long as they don't group together, as long as they don't get all intelligent on us, then we should be completely fine there. We're going to get a genomic research facility. Great. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we should be able to take care of this relatively okay. Looks like our allies are in the midst of battle. They are losing, unfortunately. Luckily, it looks like they jumped out with enough of their fleets. We're moving in. We might have to switch to no retreat for this war. Okay, no, they're inferior already. We built up our fleet a little bit. They are inferior. We are completely good. Let's see if we can do anything. We can do fortify the border, and then we can do... Yeah, we can do fortify the border and then make new stations to increase our naval capacity. That's all I can think of doing right now. But other than that, I think we should be okay economy-wise. Let's go ahead and upgrade, well, when we can here. Let's go ahead and upgrade this station as well. We got to get our naval capacity up a little bit, and then I think we're gonna be completely fine on economy. All right, we are kicking them out of this world. Technically, we're not an ally in this war, but we can remove them from worlds if we so wish, which is a good mechanic. I'm not exactly seeing anything. I forced them to give us, well, not forced them, I traded them to give us a sensor link, and I'm not seeing any of their fleets on that either. So I think we have them on the run. I mean, it looks like we have them on the run, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and research. We'll do gene crops. That seems like a good thing. Let's go ahead and move in here. 15K or 1500 station, not too crazy, but also nothing to scoff at. Don't know why they're amassing their military here, but it is going to be crushed in the battle. Okay, sabotage of the clone plant. Who's sabotaging our clone plant? Clone production at one of our most productive facilities has been halted suddenly due to an incident which caused significant damage. As many of our operations are automated at the facility, there was nobody to intervene at the key moment which led to the disturbance. Fresh off the conveyor belt, one of the clones slipped and found themselves caught in a mechanism, grinding them up, causing a pileup and necessitating a full stop of production. Yeah, we definitely need to require a full investigation in that. That is absolutely terrible. We cannot let that stand at all. Let's go ahead and invade
Inbound
this
message
world.
traffic.
200, nothing to scoff at, but we will win.
All sword-ground
I'm
elements are
seeing
dropping on
more
target.
armies here. Yeah, let's go ahead and chase them out of the system here.
Fleet action
Chase them down. There we
underway.
go. We'll take this station just in case
Sword
it's
One
producing
actual
ships,
reports
and then
all
we'll
ground objectives
move
secured.
more towards their stuff here. We won the battle. Go ahead and follow those guys, and I think it's looking like we're gonna win this war. Still inferior? Yep, still inferior. We even caught up to them technology-wise.
Engaging
Our
fleet
allies are
action
absolutely
underway.
kicking their butt on the
Engaging
Western
enemy
Front,
station.
and we have not lost a battle over here. In fact, I haven't even seen a military force, yeah, at all. Any naval forces, and our military, our army, has been absolutely crushing these guys. Only 200 armies per world. Normally, pretty okay when it comes to leaders, but, or sorry, not leaders. I was just looking at my leaders. Normally okay when it comes to armies, you know, 200 per planet. That's kind of decent, but compared to our 1K, that is absolutely
All
not gonna
sword-ground
fly. And
elements
yeah,
are
these
dropping.
guys are just absolutely destroying over there. We got a tipping point. You know, obviously
Sword
we're
One
gonna focus
actual
on
reports
cloning.
all
Yes, we're gonna
ground
get
objectives
some
secured.
genomic researcher bonuses. Cool. We have taken that, and next we're
Construction
just going to
complete.
take their capital, if you don't mind. I mean, why not? 300, we'll definitely be able to take that, move on to their other core world.
Science division
Boom.
reports a new
Galactic
breakthrough.
market established. Boom. And here is what I think to be, anyway, the last bastion of their civilization that is not under our control, or their control, because I think these guys have
System
a
reconnaissance
planet or
completed.
two conquered over here. Oh yeah, over
Engaging
here
enemy
they have
station.
a planet conquered, which is, yeah, good for them. Not really good for us, because that doesn't help count towards our,
Fleet action
you know,
underway.
occupation of them, so it doesn't help us surrender. We'll go ahead and allow surrender, of course, for now, of our enemies, so we can go ahead and do that. We will invade them, of course, and minus 21, maybe once we take the world, it'll be a little bit different, but I think,
All sword-ground
I don't
elements are
know, we're
dropping
gonna
on
have to
target.
see something. Also, there's a federation, but everyone left it? What's going on here? We got a federation? Everyone left? A level 1 galactic union? Okay, well, hopefully the federation isn't of tyrants, doesn't include tyrants, but we will address that once this war is ended. One war at a
Sword One
time.
actual reports
So,
all ground
yeah, and we got
objectives
that
secured.
controlled. Let's go ahead and set our fleet stance to aggressive. And bam. I think we got this in the bag. I know we got this in the bag. And there it is. They have surrendered. Wonderful news for our cause. I mean, absolutely wonderful. The Overlord, quote unquote, has been forced to abdicate, which is wonderful. And let's go ahead and take a look at their new democratic government. Of course, we will form a commercial pact and a research agreement with these guys. They're way more our style now. Yeah, I'm not going to sign any non-aggression pacts because we don't know when they're going to go back to their old ways, but wonderful. Our Senate will now review the proposal.
Inbound
Oh, a
message
Senate.
traffic.
Oh, it's wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. Their economy is recovering. They have freedom. They want a migration treaty, which we will decline. But that is absolutely amazing. That is good for them. Any other people we should liberate while we're out here, honestly? These guys could be a candidate. Let's go ahead and see. A citizen stratocracy, citizen service. Okay. They're a little less democratic than we want them to be, but Beastmasters, citizen service? I mean, these guys are kind of after our own heart here. They're a military where all of people who are citizens, if they participate in the military, they're citizens, and they get equal rights. I mean, that sounds like equal opportunity to me. I don't know why they don't like us too much, which might be a problem down the road, because we need to get past them and deal with the real tyrants wherever they come up. What about you guys? Do you guys like us? Okay, you guys like us, which is good. How do they have more technology than us? That's pretty crazy. Huh. Wow, a lot more technology. What the heck? Okay. Don't know how we're behind on technology when we have such a small empire size, and one of our entire worlds is basically dedicated to it, and our other world was dedicated to it for a long time, but no longer is. But anyway, yeah, this world, yeah, we need to build up the cities, I guess. We need to get everyone researching. I don't know. We need to fix this issue here. We need to be ahead on research, not behind, for such a small empire size. Anyway, let's take a look here. Theocratic dictatorship, and over here, a direct democracy. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a shame going to war with these guys when they're already so great, but we have to dispose of this theocratic dictator at some point. So Ooh. Oh, slaving despots. They're allied with slaving despots. Yeah. Cordial with us? Apparently they're cordial with us, but that is not going to last too long. Too much longer. Let's go ahead and upgrade our fleet and get our fleets over there to dispose this federation of dictatorship. Law enforcement is in a quandary. Crime in our capital is on the rise, yet fewer people than ever are facing justice. Suspected criminals are increasingly pleading not guilty, claiming their clones committed the offenses. In cases where suspects are not caught in the act, it has become nearly impossible to prove guilt. Some jurisdictions are now calling for the effective decriminalization of most
Science
illicit
Division
activities.
reports a
Wow.
new breakthrough.
Surprised we haven't run into this problem quicker. We can either you know, increase our surveillance system, which is an option. Authoritarian ethics attraction. Don't love that at all. Don't love that at all. I mean, is our homeworld even riddled with crime? Okay, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. But we're not going to just, you know, crack down on it, I guess. I mean, if we don't have to. Then we could do fewer laws mean less crime. I mean, it's true. It's true. Can't argue with that. Respectable authority. 5 years stability, happiness, and artificial moral codes, and no authoritarian ethics attraction. All right, I think we'll go with that whole thing there. Hopefully that increases our stability. Yeah. A little bit low on amenities. Can we? How do you even access like the things anymore? Oh, here's the decisions. Okay, let's go ahead and distribute some luxury goods. There we go. Definitely good on luxuries in our capital. Probably. Oh, we fixed the crime that way. Okay, who said you had to be harsher to fix crime? We just did it the good old way. Also, let's invest in the harbingers. Yeah, let's invest in some harbingers. And here it is, the end of Biomorphosis, the beginning of the rest of our playthrough. Of course, we will clone ourselves to success. We already know exactly what we're doing on that front. So let's go ahead and, oh, we already got cloning. So first and foremost, we get the replication initiative. Clone vats produce an extra organic pop growth. I don't think we really need that. Clone soldier pops sustained by clone vats plus 500. Wait, clone vats? Clone vats is in just regular clone vats? Not even, wait. Regular clone vats, not even ancient clone vats, just regular ones. Clone soldiers. Is that only on worlds with, wait. Does this just work like that? Holy crap, that's actually insane. That is insane. Already it's insane. I have, you know, done myself the service of not actually reading this on the wiki yet, and yeah, that's insane. Okay, allows the adoption of cloning authorities. Of course, we know that. Clone soldiers by clone vats. Wow. So each clone vat is going to give us 500 clone soldiers. So we could colonize more planets if we need to. It's just, yeah, we can do it unlimited times. It's just incredibly inefficient. Clone vats per planet per capital tier 1. Wow, or plus 1. Or wait, tier plus 1, yeah. Wow, okay, let's go ahead and check out our first thing. Medical workers are converted into genomic researchers, allows the assimilation of pops into or out of hive mind. Research, biology, clone vat upkeep, okay. Not the best, but pretty cool. Unlocks modification clone soldier, unlocks perfected clone army. Pop growth organic species traits can now be removed with modification, okay, good. Advanced traits can be added, can alter pop appearance. No, we're not going to do that. Organic species modification. Ooh, that is just really good. Yeah, that's just really good. Okay. Clone leaders have the backup clone trait. Clone soldiers wait, clone soldier pops sustained by genomic research facilities. Oh my god. This is absolutely amazing. Yeah. I guess we'll do this so that we can get our clone backups for our leaders right away. So we'll go ahead and do that. Get those clone backups replaced with regenerative cloning if cloning authorities are adapted. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? All leaders have backup clones. Wonderful, wonderful. We even get the genomic researchers thing. Okay. Clone soldiers sustained by medical building plus 500. Wait, what? I missed that too. Governing ethics attraction. We don't need any more of that, but I'll take it. Wow. Job efficiency per medical building. Whoa. Wait, all jobs? Or just the ones working at the medical facility? Well, I guess we'll find out. And then we'll go ahead and grab the last thing too. Wow, we even do that. Monthly organic pop growth, and then clone soldiers. Yeah, that is absolutely insane. Right away, we were able to do the entire tree and read it all at once. Okay, awesome, 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 awesome. This is all going way better than according to plan, actually. Our species has arrived at a crucial moment. A decision must be made. Shall we embrace our destiny by harnessing the power of cloning, inevitably transforming ourselves into a civilization of replicated perfection? Yeah, sign me up. We embrace cloning as a vital part of our future. Changes our authority to Concordat municipality, or wait, multiplicity, whatever it is. All eligible leaders would get the backup clone trait. They already got it. And biochemical exposure is replaced with regenerative cloning. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Let's go ahead and do that immediately. And there we go. Everyone has the backup clone trait. Very, very nice indeed. We have another ascension perk available to us, which, ooh, I do got to think about this one. I do definitely have to think about this one. Galactic Nemesis, I mean, it could give us very powerful buffs. I'm not sure we want to be the Galactic Nemesis, but I'm not against being the Galactic Nemesis if everyone's gonna, you know, be tyrants and stuff. Or Behemoth Fury, that could also work. Another, you know, another way of fighting tyranny. Or Cosmogenesis. It all is very nice. Cosmogenesis will be able to make way better ships for cloning. But yeah, we're not gonna have many people to sacrifice for the greater good, and yeah, that doesn't really fit. So we're going to go ahead and probably go with Behemoth Fury, but let me think about it for just a second longer before we lock that in. Again, we are at a crossroads when it comes to our traditions, and I thought for sure our next tradition would either be aptitude or maybe something like harmony or unyielding or something like that. But honestly, I think what we should do next is expansion. And I know that might sound weird as a clone army that literally just chose to stay a clone army, but we have so many ways of making new clones now that honestly we can expand on planets if we so choose to, and we're building robots on top of that. So yeah, I think I want the extra district. I think I want the minus on empire size and all of the nice stuff here, even the pop growth speed, which is, we don't really care too much about, but we do care about it a little bit. It would all be nice. So yeah, we are just going to grab it. And then when it comes to our ascension perks, I don't think it's really necessary for us to go down any crisis path right as of this moment. We haven't met too much resistance in the galaxy to our, shall we say, liberations. So I think we could probably go down a safer route like Mastery of Nature, where we get more resource districts, our planets can be more specialized, and on top of that, we can also get max districts +2. We want to make the most out of our few planets for sure. So, and it also gives us clear blocker costs, which doesn't matter at all. But we're going to go ahead and do that Mastery of Nature. Let's go ahead and... That's not a build queue. That is a decision. Let's go ahead and do that decision. We have plenty of energy, plenty of influence. So we'll go ahead and do that on all of our, you know, planets so far. And then when we colonize a few more, we will do it there as well. We are currently building colony ships to colonize these 2 planets. And then for our next technology when it comes to society, unless something crazy important pops up, we will be going down terraforming, and we will eventually terraform those candidates that we found in our systems. Things are really just going our way here. We're colonizing the worlds. Our fleet is in position. We have plenty of buffer states. We're already building up our second military, which we can maybe get a commander in for. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that guy in charge since he's bored doing nothing. All right, wonderful. Let's go ahead and we can sense the Mat True Equality Front is the nexus of warmth and cold since we left our planet. Finally, we are united. Okay, well, you can be united under a not dictatorship, but we're not going to change their ideology just yet. First, we have to change the ideology of this theocratic slaving despots nation, which we just can't allow that to exist, just not at all. So let's go ahead and impose our ideology. You cannot hide on New Balance forever. Of course we can. That is why we built our big station around it. All right, let's go ahead and get in there. Hopefully no one will try to slip past our lines and try to get us to concede. Don't exactly know if that will go well for them. Let's go ahead and trade with these guys. You usually have plenty of alloys for us to trade with Yeah, you have, oh my gosh, you have so many alloys. Okay, wonderful. Do you want minerals? There we go, minerals. Food? You want food coming your way? Trade value? Trade, yeah. You want our trade? You want our food? Wonderful. I mean, we'll take 12,000 alloys for anything you want. Okay, awesome. Have all of our minerals, that's fine. Consumer goods? Do you want any of those? Don't know why you do, but you do. Let's go ahead and just do this real quick. Bam. Okay, wonderful.
Engaging enemy station. Fleet action
And there we go. We have 12k alloys right there. Let's go ahead and build more defense platforms, upgrade this, reinforce this, and our back line should be protected. And our front line, well, obviously they're not going to have much to contend with us. Their allies have arrived to help, and a true test of our mettle is about to occur. This is the largest force by far that we have fought, so let's go ahead and see. And yeah, once we get close up and personal with them, it seems to be not too much of a competition. How much did we lose in that fight? We lost 5 and 1. Okay, a little bit. We lost a little bit, but they lost a whole bunch more than that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and immediately reinforce that, obviously. Let's go ahead and, I guess since we're already this way anyway, let's go ahead and move towards their capital and take it. We've got a few colonies here. First and foremost on these colonies, we do need some, we can't build this yet, right? Oh no, we can. We just need a little bit more minerals. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. And then for this world, I guess we'll buy some more minerals and get them the bare minimum, which is a medical center. That'll give us what is it, 500? Yeah, 500 pops. Just the bare minimum to survive, hopefully. And on top of our beautiful military successes, we also have, of course, our biological advancements, which is going to give us flight. It's going to make us so much smarter, and it's going to make us VAT grown, which we're already VAT grown. So this is basically just a 33% pop growth, speed multiplier for nothing. It's just awesome. And then amenities usage and housing usage for free. It doesn't even cost a trait pick, and not, let alone a trait point. So absolutely, absolutely wonderful. Let's go ahead and apply that. We could change our appearance if we want to. Obviously, we're not. We're still going to be repugnant. We're still going to be non-adaptive. Those things aren't changing. We're just buffing ourselves, giving ourselves wings, giving ourselves the brain capacity that is the most we can possibly do. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do that immediately. We are also researching terraforming, just like our plan. Oh, wait. No, we already researched it, but we need to research the climate restoration thing before we can start terraforming the actual planets on. I think here and here we have 2 terraforming candidates. But yeah, all things are going to plan, and of course our war is going to plan. We're still heading towards the capital, and their fleets are already destroyed. At least these guys' fleets anyway. So I really don't see anything in our path that could stop us at this point. Let's take a look at the galaxy to see who is in fact the strongest. Okay, we are the strongest, and these guys are next, and they're still inferior. Okay, well, this galaxy is getting liberated, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna do it. I thought we would have to do much more brutal tactics, but looks like we can just do it through military strength alone. Maybe this is a feels good guy empire video. I don't really do those too often, so yeah. But there's still time. There's still time for us to take some L's. There's still some time for the galaxy to overwhelm us, considering it's a big galaxy out there and we can only be at like 1 or 2 places at a time. So we might have to get more brutal in our methods eventually, but as of right now, we really don't. We really don't have to be too messed up in our endeavors. Oh, what an unfortunate circumstance for you guys. Not at all healed, caught in the middle of this wonderful system here and absolutely destroyed. Let's go ahead and where is it? I mean, I guess you can fund deeper digging. Don't know if we're actually going to dig there, but okay. Anyway, we've destroyed their fleets. They have some more fleets coming over here. The actual tyrants themselves, I mean, they're both tyrants, but these guys themselves are coming in to defend their vassal. We will immediately respond, of course. Wait, first we have to take the station, and then we will respond. Let's go ahead and get over to here to make sure they can't take any more. This should be invading the planet. Yep, it is invading the planet. Wonderful. Okay, I think with all of this taken, we should be able to hold this empire over here, and then I guess we'll go up through here. How much do they care about us holding that? Occupation 18. Okay,
Engaging enemy
okay.
station.
Yeah, that's good. 15% extra mining districts. Yeah, we'll take that. Unluckily for them, they seem to have split up for no
Science
discernible
division
reason
reports a
and
new
are going to get crushed very, very shortly. Okay, and then we'll move on. Crush these guys in short fashion. Okay, they split up to try to take back this planet. Wonderful.
Skywatch has
Well,
sighted
that
a
was
spaceport
not
life
the
form.
correct decision, but you know, hindsight is 2020 after all, so can't really blame them too much. Let's go ahead and grab anything else we need very, very importantly. No, let's go ahead and grab that then. Move in here, destroy the rest of these guys' fleet, of course. Gotta get rid of them. They gotta go. Subterranean civilization, okay. Found a subterranean civilization. Well, I mean, hopefully just coexist with them. I definitely don't want a war on an innocent people. I don't feel like conquering anybody. That is outside of our morals, as you might remember. Let's stay here, heal up our fleet, reinforce our fleet, and then once we're comfortable, we'll push in to the rest of the tyrants here. Whoa! Defeat on New Expanse? Our forces have been decimated on New Expanse, and the subterranean aliens have taken full control of all of our settlements. They are using one of our own satellites to send us a message on screen. Oh, wow. Okay. They even are underground there, aren't they? A martial empire authoritarian? Oh no. This will not stand. As if it was going to stand anyway. Surface creatures, our glorious armies have bested you in battle, and the spoils of your city are now ours to do with as we please. We have learned much from your machines, and our weapons are now more powerful than ever. Do not approach this world again. The nerve. The nerve of some people. The subterranean aliens have emerged on the surface. Large armies equipped with primitive yet lethal projectile weapons are spilling from the tunnels. Their vanguard has already begun on an assault on our settlements. Our security forces are responding, but we may need to send reinforcements. Okay. Wow. Are they gonna take over the other planet? I guess they really can't. Huh. Well, we definitely have to take that back, so yeah. We cannot claim any of their systems? Excuse me. That was my system first. How do we deal with this? Yeah, how do we deal with this? State your intentions, bug. They're even calling us bug. Do we not have a claim on this system? It was our system. How do we not... How do we not have a claim on it? I don't understand. Colony lost? What? What am I looking at? How? How are... And they've enslaved us? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. What is going on here? Our war philosophy doesn't accept... Bro. This was our system. Oh my goodness. Do I have to do what I think I have to do? Just to get the system back? That's a costly way of getting back our system, but I think I genuinely have to. I mean, there's no way I can let this stand. There's absolutely no way our empire is ever respected again if we let this stand. So, yeah, I guess we reform our government. Instead of Crusader spirit, I think we will go down, not warrior culture. Where is it? Where is it? Nationalistic zeal could make sense, but no. Where's citizen service? There it is. Citizen service. I think that is what we're definitely going to need for the moment. Yeah, that is insane. Absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. How long between reforming governments can you reform a new one? 20 years. Man, 20 years we're going to... Ah. God. Alright, it's been done. 20 years. 20 years until we can change back, so I guess we'll go ahead and do that, conquer that claim. Not that we want to, not that, like, you know, it's really conquering a claim as much as it is just getting back our worlds. I mean, these guys have no armies, so we should be able to just do it without any armies as well. These guys want a non-aggression pact. I don't really care too much about that. Fallen Empire displeased. I don't give half of a crap about any fallen empires and what they're pleased with and not. Absolutely get out of town here. Okay, so our Ma'ats are still living. Not exactly sure how, considering they're clone soldiers and they need the clone vats. They're living as slaves, which obviously we cannot allow. Okay. This world has been taken. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and send our forces up north there. You are entering the system. Wonderful.
Enemy station.
You take back our worlds, please. Wonderful. Okay. Yes, end of the Imperium of New Expanse. Tell our warriors there was no shame in defeat. I cannot face them. Yeah, alright, buddy. It's time to face being deported. How's that sound? Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. View species, set rights, purge type displacement. Yes, they're being purged. Full military service, no. They're exempt from military service. So they can actually be purged. Go ahead and deport these guys. And yeah, we don't want you in our empire, not at all. So get deported. Let's get back our worlds here. We have deep sinkholes, a whole bunch of deep sinkholes these guys probably opened up when attacking us. We were trying to get this to be a planetary defense sector before you, again, attacked us. We'll do the genomic research facility as well. Over here, oh, no, we did it over here, okay. Go ahead and get this up. We'll go ahead and get the automation building up. Over here, planetary defense. What do we want for this planet? This is a 19-size planet. That's a 12-size planet. 19-size planet. What do we need in our empire more than anything at the moment? Honestly, alloys is kind of what we need most. So let's go ahead and do that. And I guess we can do some robots as well. Yeah, that's good. Okay, the thing I hoped would happen did happen. We got an extra civic slot, and I think it actually reset our cooldown, as I'm pretty sure it hasn't been 20 years since that point. So let's go ahead and add back in Crusader Spirit. Where's Crusader Spirit at? Crusader Spirit, of course, we are still Crusaders when we don't get invaded and then lose claims on our own systems. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. Don't even know how that happened. Is there anything we want to replace citizen service with before we lock this in for good? I mean, hyperspace speciality would be decent, honestly. I mean, it wouldn't be absolutely terrible, considering we do need some speed if we're going around the galaxy liberating everything, but I don't think it's worth it. I think the naval capacity is far more worth it. Meritocracy could also be another thing that is really good, but that would just get us more resources, and I mean that would be good, but at the same time we need that unity from soldiers. We don't really need that, but we do need the naval capacity. But does meritocracy give us leadership experience? No, I think we just stick full military and go with that, honestly. Warrior culture could also be an idea, but at the same time, like, we don't really need it. And citizen service does us way better. I mean, entertainer jobs also our citizens are not good at. So let's go ahead and get that citizen service, get that Crusader spirit back up and running, get our council back up and running. For starters here, let's go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and get in a Lord Commander. We obviously need a Lord Commander. We need our classic Minister of Defense. Obviously, we need a Minister of Defense. And then we could use a Lord High Admiral. And then one more slot, we're going to add the Minister of State all the way over there. So that guy, this guy, boom, that guy, and then welcome aboard you. Yeah, you're really important. You're our best. Wait, no. You're really important. You're our Lord Commander. Yeah, Lord Commander, you are very important. The heart of our empire, really, with all of your traits. Another 30% range, 30% tracking, 30% accuracy. Really, really good on that guy. Looks like the capital here is a little bit better defended, but it soon will fall too. We'll go ahead and buy that technology, why not? New Expanse has an electric storm. Okay, looks like we're getting our first storm of the... okay, getting some cosmic alterations as well. First storm of the game here, which is pretty cool. Losing a little bit of armies, but we should be taking this planet, and then we should be winning this war. Yeah, they should surrender after this, right? Yeah, they are soon. Where's our fleet? Can you just, like, take over 1 or 2 more systems here? Please? Let's go ahead and grab this Grand Archive tech.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
Yeah, we'll do Mature Weavers. That's long overdue, honestly. Let's go ahead and rebuy that. Go ahead and upgrade... Well, we'll go ahead and get Colonization Fever. These guys really haven't surrendered yet? Come on, guys. It's time. It's time, guys. Come on. Just do it. You can't win. You know it. We all know it. Everyone knows it. Let's go ahead and grab Evolving Society. We'll get back our Minister of State, so we have a position for a governor. We'll level this guy up. Oh, there it is. Now they're ready to do it. They're ready to give in. They're ready to switch it up for us. Thank you, guys. And there we go. They left the Federation. Didn't know they had to do that, but sure, I'll take it. They are cordial. They are, of course, fanatic militarist egalitarians, such as ourselves. Very, you know, smart individuals to switch on over. Yeah, these guys will have to deal with their theocratic dictatorship some other time. Yeah, elective monarchy, gonna have to deal with that monarchy some other time as well. These guys, evangelizing zealots. Okay, and they're a bulwark? A bulwark of who? Exactly. Bulwark. Well, I don't know exactly who you're a bulwark of, but we will go in there and beat you up, if that's alright with you. And you're going to switch your ideology to what we say you are, or you're going to die. So, those are my terms, and prepare for our forces immediately. Alright, time to liberate this tiny little monarchy here from these guys, impose ideology, and then we'll take a look at this empire, which is a megacorp, which I guess isn't inherently oppressive, but they're also xenophobic, so they might be slavers. I don't exactly know. We'll have to investigate more after this war, which should be fairly straightforward. Well, here's something I never thought I'd quite see, but here I am seeing it. Rising unemployment on our planets. I already only have 1 clone vat on this planet, and yet still I have too many workers for my jobs. And I also even got rid... did I get rid of it on this world? Yeah, I already got rid of a 2nd clone vat on this world, and we still have 1.6k civilians, which is absolutely crazy to think about. I mean, yeah, I do have anti-gravity engineering researched as of the moment, so we are probably going to go down the arcology project kind of thing very soon. But the fact that this is at all... Okay, let's go ahead and... Yeah, excavate the site, sure. The fact that this is at all happening is pretty crazy to me, considering just how, I don't know, just how limited I thought we were as a clone army, but now we're getting overpopulated. In fact, I've even queued up an ancient clone vat being transferred over to this planet, which is already filling up all of its jobs really, really quickly as well, and I can't build it fast enough. So, yeah, clone army has got a big, big buff in this latest update, and I think we're seeing that now for the very first time. At least I am. And we're getting declared rivalry on by a militaristic authoritarian nation. Okay, you make for good rivals, inferior at that, which is going to be interesting when we finally fight you. Finally, a contender for us to actually go to war with. Instead of, well, I kind of forgot I was going to war with these guys. You. Did you take the planet yet? No? You're just following... You should be set to aggressive. You are set to aggressive. Okay, well, go ahead and just invade that, please. Let's go ahead and take that planet, and then this is the last planet that they have. We'll go around the long way just to make sure we don't get kicked out of this territory, because these guys might be next. Actually, let's take a look at their planet. Well, You see it here, folks. Authoritarian. They are slaves. This is not going to work. Not one bit. Okay, well, these guys are next up on the list for us to attack. Inferior, a big nation, honestly. Ambitious of us to go after them, but I think it is time that we start pushing our luck, pushing farther into these territories, and then once we take this, we will probably return home for upgrades and start our, you know, search for tyranny on the other side of the galaxy. Oh, looks like we don't have to go too far when we in fact do that. All right, these guys are defeated. They are now the Commonwealth. I don't know if they were the Commonwealth before, but either way, they are still evangelizing zealots apparently, but fanatic militarists and egalitarian, just like we like them. Of course, we will set up a new consultation with them. They're still the bulwark of something, but yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine. Also, these guys, yes, we were going to declare war against these guys, but I'm not so sure. Yeah, these guys have a lot of allies. Not that I'm scared of them. I do think we would win, but I just think we should probably get back, you know, upgrade the speed of our ships, upgrade all the other little upgrades that we got, and then go on these long slogs of wars. We could stop and liberate these guys real quick. We will be going to war with the Mech Corporation anyway, but hopefully we won't need to conquer all of them. I mean, would this be on the way? I guess it's kind of on the way home. Going to war with these guys. Okay, yeah, it's on the way. So we'll go ahead and move into position here. And we will declare war on, yeah, these guys. And we'll switch them over to democracy on our way home. And we have a new ruler elected. Wonderful. And yeah, hopefully everything will go well. We'll upgrade our fleets. They'll be a lot faster, zooming around the galaxy, liberating everyone we can. Well, Matt, I would dearly like to visit New Balance one day. Well, we don't usually accept visitors, but that's okay. First, we have to dispose of your dictator, though. First, Patriarch Tarek, son of Elkar. Yeah, may our two empires always know peace and prosperity. Well, after this they will. All right, let's go ahead and do this real quick. How can you hope to defeat us when the spheres themselves are on our side? Well, democracy and justice and equality is on our side, and I'll take those over the spirits any day. This should be a quick liberation war. We'll liberate at least most of the planets of them, and then we'll just go home like planned. I don't think we'll really run into resistance in this one. Seems like our pesky little tributary is declaring war against our democratic friends, at least mostly democratic still, and they're breaking their commercial pact with us. That's fair. I mean, we are kind of protecting the enemy. Not exactly sure, again, what to do with the hive minds under our control. Are they democratic? Are they not? I mean, they're on a different spectrum. They're on the spectrum or something. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this new life civic here. This will, of course, finish off the expansion tree and give us access to another ascension perk, which, you know, Behemoth Fury is an idea, but again, we haven't run into any resistance. So yeah, we have no reason to be the crisis right now. It's pretty easy to, you know, it's pretty easy to be the good guys when you're not running into any resistance and spreading your ideology. So yeah, no brutality as of yet. I'm sure maybe later on down the line we will need to have a more firm hand with tyrants maybe, but I don't really know. I mean, maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. At the moment, we certainly don't. At the moment, we have plenty of soft targets for our democratic wars, and okay, all districts need to be filled with city. Okay, we got to get rid of all these, huh? Is that how that works? We should probably do new start first. All of them need to be city. I mean, okay, well, yeah, let's go ahead and do new balance first. We will just get rid of, I guess, all of the progress that we have on these districts. We're definitely probably going to want to replace some kind of... Oh wait, this is actually not good because this is our main source of exotic gases actually. Could we switch this over to exotic gas production? No, there's no exotic gases on that planet, I guess. we don't, oh man, we don't even really have much food production else in the Empire. Well, that's not going to be good. Well, I guess we're going to have to import food for a while. It'll be fine. We'll rebuild our farms once this is in fact a, once this is in fact a giant city planet. Research agreement broken. Okay. We will probably need to invest in some food here. And yeah, we'll turn these into cities. We'll turn this into a city. We will keep our food for as long as we need it. And then probably, yeah, New Balance will be the next planet we turn into an Ecumenopolis. This planet can probably stay a mining planet for now. I don't see any reason why it couldn't. And then this planet here, we honestly, yeah, probably no need to build these districts. Let's go ahead and just build this up all city-wise, and then once we do that, we'll switch over the rest to cities, and we will need to get rid of this archaeology site. Okay, are you researching the archaeology site? Our scientists, where are they? Oh, they're leading our empire now, I forgot. Okay, you need to research that, and then you need to research this. Thank you. Thank you very much. Whoa, this is quite the army. 1,100? Man, okay. Or, yeah, that's pretty good. Looks like these guys are not such pushovers. I did just beat like a 17k fleet as well. And there's another 1,000 armies on this planet on top of all of that. Wow. Okay. And looks like 10k of it is back in action. These guys are not as much of pushovers as they were last time. We're going to have to build a bigger army, upgrade our fleets, and all kinds of stuff when we finally do, in fact, get home. But we should be able to liberate at least some of their planets this time around. I think we will go unyielding. I mean, we should defend our border there. I mean, this is a very important station here, a very important border that we can't currently afford to upgrade, because we're not doing too well on food. In fact, we should probably do this. Yes, we should do that. Okay, hopefully that helps us out. And we should be able to take these guys out. No big problem, at least. Okay, wonderful. Did we win the battle on that planet yet? Are we winning it? Okay, 1.1k. Yeesh. Barely enough to take their capital. What about over here? Okay, enough to take that. Let's go ahead and take at least some of their planets. We are going through quite the economic disaster at the moment. It really kind of just sprung up on me. I really, I guess I wasn't paying too much attention, but we are having to emergency trade with our best allies, the Convocation over here. We're letting them borrow our second most powerful fleet for 20 years, and we're giving them some energy and some minerals, and they're giving us food and exotic gases, enough to hold us over from this crisis. And of course the crisis is we are switching on over to the archaeology project. Oh, we don't have enough minerals to do the second one as of yet. Honestly, maybe we should... I don't know. What's going on? Oh, I'm currently in breach of the Galactic Readiness Act because I let them borrow my fleet as well. Yeah, things are not going great for us. We are going to pace out of this war, settle a status quo. Only 7 because we just traded away our fleet. I just checked that. That was at like 40, but now our relative fleet power is so low that, yeah, especially considering our relative fleet power is also unfortunately weakened. Yes, if you would try to take further from us, or we from you, an imbalance would be created that cannot be corrected. A peace deal ensues, a continuous spiritual equilibrium. Alright, sure. So they get to keep the land around their capital, and we turn the rest into a democracy, a citizen confederation. Good for them. Yeah, they're going to be able to do that. We need to get back to our space and upgrade and defend and sit there. And yeah, that is what we need to do for the foreseeable future to try to transition our empire over from the, you know, more rural thing that we have right now to a, yeah, we'll do some research, to a more urban environment, right? To a more urban environment. And there it is. We have suffered a lot economically. We still are suffering for this ecumenopolis, but damn, it is always worth it to get this huge planet encased, a 29 size ecumenopolis. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to start. I am ready to get our people to work. Let's, like, immediately... Can these civilians get to work here? No? The civilians don't want to get a job yet. That's fine. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and get a unspecified archaeology. Do we... Oh, okay. We lose our planetary features, unfortunately, for us. That is really unfortunate, because that was our way of getting...
Report success.
Oof, that was our way of getting exotic gases, and we need exotic gases once again. We need some kind of exotic gas production. So, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do that, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out if we have to trade for it, if we have to, you know, do whatever we need to do for it. We will. We don't have much of a choice in that matter. Let's go ahead and grab this. But yes, this will be an incredible world, and this world should follow suit eventually, hopefully enough. So, yeah, we're probably going to have to disable both of these buildings, unfortunately, for the time being, considering we don't actually have a way of making exotic gas right now. But, you know, we will get it back. We will get it back. Hopefully soon we'll find the technology to create it in our industrial plants. If we can do that, we are set. Okay, our economy is mostly okay at the moment, but I have reevaluated some things, and I've decided that New Balance is going to be our premier farming world after all. So I do, in fact, want to set up this as an agricultural district, and that will mean that our premier farming world will be behind closed doors, behind our closed border. I'll probably even switch over some of the mixed industry to a farming specialization, and New Expanse, or sorry, not New Expanse, New Expanse can be our new industry world, along with New Order eventually. You know, this is a civilian industry, but New Expanse will be our main world when it comes to all of that cool industrial stuff. And yeah, we will be... Okay, no, we should build more city districts. We will eventually turn this into an ecumenopolis as well, and I think New Balance will be our farming world, our world that feeds our kingdom, that feeds our ships, and yeah, we just need that protected. This doesn't need to be an ecumenopolis just because New Start is. And speaking of New Start being an ecumenopolis, I think it is time, I really do think it is time to actually switch our empire capital on over to New Start. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. This is now our empire capital. This is our administrative hub, our research hub. Everything that we need will be on this planet, at least, you know, intelligence wise, and then everything industry wise will be on our home world. We might even set up some generator districts and some mines as well, just to make sure that we are always protected economically, even if these two worlds outside of our fortress, our main fortress here, fail. Speaking of main fortress, we definitely need to upgrade this as well. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. And yes, 18k at the moment, not amazing, but mostly good. Definitely defendable against any nation in the galaxy if in fact our fleet is there. But most of our fleet is already still, yeah, see how we just ran out of food. 300 food a month is not even enough. So anyway, yeah, we already rented most of our fleet, not most of our fleet, but a significant portion of our fleet over to our vassals. Actually, yeah, we're just in a bad place economically. We just need to recover, and I think once we get this all sorted out and we find a way to get exotic gases and rare crystals again, that will be completely solved. But until then, we're in a bad place, and our enemies, the tyrants of the galaxy, are only getting stronger. Please be something that helps us. No, nothing that helps us as of yet. I'm pretty sure it's in engineering, the things that we need the most right now, the things that would definitely help us. 10 months. I mean, this is definitely the best thing. What is it? Stability? No, that costs exotic gas. Okay, well, we'll just keep cycling through technology as best we can until we find it. Honestly, we'll go with the galactic bureaucracy because it actually is useful. Hopefully in 1 month, this engineering research, hopefully we'll get something that produces crystals or exotic gases, because if we don't, that is going to be extremely tough. No, nothing. Okay. Anything really quick we can do. 11 months. 55 months is not quick at all. 6 months, 6 months. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and do the 4-month Storm Research Center. We just got to do something. And yes, we need rare crystals from you, otherwise we are completely screwed. I am also exploring the galaxy. I'm trying to get up active sensor deals with some of our friends to try to find the people in the galaxy who actually will send us, you know. Okay, see, they won't do a sensor link for some reason, even though we are friendly for the most part. But yeah, it's quite unfortunate. I did a sensor link with these guys, didn't find anything. We just really need to find the people who sell 5 exotic gases, and ooh, our energy and everything is suffering right now. I have no idea why. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know why, but it is what it is, I guess. And there it is. We actually are saved, I think. The exotic gas refineries, 9 months. 9 months we have to survive. The rare crystals, I mean, we're just kind of screwed on that front for now. But I honestly, yeah, I think the exotic the exotic gases are definitely what we needed more. We can just keep trying to buy rare crystal. Oh, man. It is getting expensive, though. It is getting expensive. Why are we so far low on consumer goods and energy all of a sudden as well? That's kind of... that sucks, but yeah, we can't afford to donate right now, so. And just like that, overnight, our exotic gas production has went from a terrible negative to an overwhelming positive, which is amazing. Let's go ahead and immediately, on our new capital, turn back on our research buildings. Let's go ahead and set up some new, very important research buildings. I guess I'll also automate this. And yes, that is going to be an engineering arcology. As you could probably guess, this is going to be a biological, and this is going to be a physics arcology. This is going to be a very intense, very large research world. So yeah, that is going to be wonderful. Don't know why we still have so many civilians who
complete.
Don't move up. Oh, they're all robots. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. And what are these robots doing for us? They're providing a whole bunch of amenities that we don't exactly need. Yeah, we don't need amenities, so we could probably offload these robots to a world that needs them. What world needs jobs? This one? Okay. Yeah, these robots can... Oh, they're just civilians there too. We just gotta stop building robots in general. I don't think it is worth it. Oh, we already stopped. Okay, we already stopped building robots in this world. What about this world? Does this need jobs? Okay, yeah, wonderful. Let's go ahead and get, not New Balance, New Start robots. Let's get them on over. Okay, you should be... Yep, there we go. We got the jobs filled out. Oh, that should help our energy. Does that actually help our energy? Oh, it does. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, let's go ahead and upgrade that as well. So yeah, a lot of good things are happening to us. Hopefully, we can rebuild this economy and get back to liberating the galaxy. Never thought my Ecumenopolis would be such a downside for our economy, but now it is fixed. Now we are going to experience wonderful, wonderful utopia. Hopefully our tech, now that we got this all started, our tech and our unity will start surpassing the other nations. That is what we definitely need more than anything right now, is our tech. And maybe a little bit of our food economy. And we found the home of the First League, which was in this system all along. Let's go ahead and survey that and, yeah, make a colony ship immediately. Let's go ahead and make a colony ship. That is going to be a 25 size relic world right there, just for free, just waiting for us. Not exactly sure what I want to do with this world as of yet, but I definitely want to get my hands on it for sure. Let's go ahead and do that real quick for the minerals. And... yeah, this should be a huge boon to our economy as well. Our fleet is already steadily recovering, all the way above 100,000. If only we could make some more food, that would be, you know, really amazing. Because we have plenty of naval capacity, we have plenty of, you know, monthly income of all the things that we need to keep a fleet up, except maybe trade. And yeah, that would be completely great. Ooh, habitats. Habitats could be another easy fix to our problem, just filling up habitats, which is a strange thing to say for a clone empire, but yeah, as you can see, this world is fully functioning. One of our best worlds, actually, and no, not a single ancient clone vat. Do you see an ancient clone vat anywhere? No. That is the power of this new tradition tree. Pretty crazy. And, you know, if you've gone this far in the video without knowing what the hell I'm talking about, In the old clone army, you could not actually do this whole thing where you're getting, clone soldier pop sustained by other buildings. It was just the ancient clone vats. That was it. That was your empire if you wanted to go down that path. So extremely limited, but now we can do all of this nonsense and we don't need a ancient clone vat in sight at all. It is pretty bonkers. I mean, honestly, pretty bonkers, but we love to see it. Oh, and it seems we're at war. Apparently there is a, oh, what's this? Oh, one of those guys. Okay, let's go ahead and quickly take that out and then get over to our war. Pretty sure this is a war our subjects actually started here against these big old guys, which questionable, very questionable, but this is a theocratic dictatorship, so I do sanction this war, and I did promise our vassal that we would join them in any wars as long as they gave us a percentage of their research. So we are joining them in this war, and we will keep to our word. As soon as we take out this rock that has tentacles, we will be going over there and helping these guys. We probably should upgrade as well. You know, oh, it's just upgrading our sensors. That's fine. I guess that is completely fine. Let's go ahead and do artisan. Yeah, artisan output. We definitely could use that. Anything else? Oh, more artisan output? Yeah, that is definitely something that needs to be fixed. Eventually, our trade is going to be needing to be fixed as well, but we'll get there when we get there. Seems like with our borrowed fleet and our borrowed commander, that is, RD Tech or whatever, it is going to be attacking the station, which is going to be attacking this fleet. We are starting our war off strong. Hopefully, our fleet over here does in fact win. It is our fleet at the end of the day. For some reason, it still has some juvenile something. Are these all... Wait, none of them are juveniles. Never mind. I don't think. Yeah, they're all elders. Okay, except for the few harbingers we put in that fleet. Yes, but that is our fleet. They are using it to its best ability, and they're using our contract of them giving us some of their research in exchange for us joining in their offensive wars. They are using that effectively as well, considering it is a democracy, or sorry, a theocratic dictatorship that we are taking on. These guys, I love the convocation. They are true champions of democracy and equality, even while being, you know, a hive mind, which I don't exactly... Yeah, I mean, I guess they are really free and really equal. Oh, yeah, they just used our fleet to destroy the rest of the convocation, or the theocratic dictatorships stuff over here. I'm gonna stop the bleeding over here and take out that fleet. Oh, wait, they're doing that. Are they headed towards moving to the cats? Okay, it seems like they're heading towards these guys to defend. I will push forward then. And it seems like every single one of our technologies is done. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and do that, I suppose, just in case. We'll do climate restoration. There we go. Even more planets. Almost regret building a habitat now. And yeah, and speaking of habitat, we are building a habitat in this system. It's going to be a fortress, and it's going to be a trade station because we need trade. But it really makes sense for it to be a trade station, considering, you know, it's in the middle of our empire. It's right in the center. It's between the outer district, which is the new expanse district, and our central district, and our new world, of course, we're colonizing. Yeah, things are going well. We have a lot of the galaxy to still go to war with, but we're taking out, hopefully, one of the major players right now, at least weakening them for our own... Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cloak. Oh my goodness. That was close. I didn't like that at all. And yeah, we absolutely smashed him. It was not in a competition. All right, keep going. Can you go all the way to here? Yeah, go all the way to here. And you follow closely behind, but cloaked this time. Also, side note, I'm so glad that they added cloaking to armies, as it only makes sense. Like, why would you even invest in cloaking if you can't cloak, you know, your most vulnerable asset? Doesn't make sense to me, but yeah. Here we are landing our troops in the capital. Very, very good here. I don't think they have any real resistance that they can put up. No, our army is just too large. Our general is just too skilled. Let's go ahead and move our armies, or sorry, our navy on over to here. Hopefully we can catch these guys before they heal. Oh, that's juicy. Oh, and they jump. Oh my gosh, I almost feel bad for them. Wow, how many fleets? Oh Oh my god. What an absolutely
Engaging enemy
devastating event for these guys. Let's go ahead and destroy their mining stations too. Why not? Just completely wipe these guys. Honestly, no reason to keep them alive. Oh, and we have another fleet right here to wipe. I think their capital has been taken. Yes. A very trivial war we're fighting. We're only fighting to humiliate them, apparently. In fact, they're ready to be humiliated right now. I think they're already humiliated, getting their capital stolen and all of that. Yep, they've surrendered. They are humiliated. So now we probably should focus on our rival, and I do mean rival. These guys are our sworn rival, a hegemony, a dictatorship from across the galaxy, origins of Earth, actually. Where's their home planet here? Yeah, as you can see, it is Terra from the Sol system. If you have seen all of my videos, you definitely recognize these guys. But yes, they are our rival from across the galaxy. Right here is where they are. We are all the way over here. These guys are across the galaxy. They are our rival, and we will be liberating them soon. They have a lot of planets as well. 18, not anything to scoff at. And as you can see here, these guys who we just got out of a war with, only humiliating by the way, are a clone army as well, with 18 planets as well. So, or sorry, no, 32 planets, way more than 18. So yeah, we're gonna need some help. And we do have a plan for that. We actually do have a report from our scientists of a new kind of weapon. Currently, we're working with like one fleet that has a whole bunch of small ships that we basically need our entire fleet to topple an empire. We probably need to start splitting it into multiple fleets if we want to actually wage effective wars against these empires. And then, of course, we have our second fleet that we just got returned to us from our friends here. It needs some upgrades. It needs some significant help. It needs some repairs. It's not anything to scoff at. But our scientists promise that they can create a weapon. They can create a giant ship, way bigger than any biological ship that we have made so far. And yes, these scientists promise that even one of these giant biological ships will be able to topple entire empires. We should only need to breed these to dominate the galaxy and establish democracy and equality throughout every single star system. And we only need to dispatch one. Again, one would be enough to topple an empire. And that is the kind of spread we need. That is the kind of weapon we need if we are to keep our steady hand across the throats of every single empire in the galaxy, to make sure that they don't think about choking their citizens, because they will die trying. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and invest in that weapon. Immediately, we are going to take this final ascension perk. Well, not final, but final for now. We're probably not going to invest in a tradition for a while. We're probably just going to ascend our plans. We don't really need another tradition at the moment, and I'm not exactly sure what tradition we're going to need down the line. You know, harmony's good, mercantile's good, politics is all right, aptitude's decent, but we don't need any of those right now. So I'm probably just going to keep, you know, leveling up our ascensions of our planets, and if we ever need a final tradition tree, we'll get it. But until then, we are going to work on our super weapons, our hands of democracy, and then we're going to upgrade our planets. We're going to keep on keeping on liberating these guys and going on as normal. So yes, we exist symbiotically with our biological vessels, yet something vital has always eluded us. Inspired by greater voidborns, we embark on our most ambitious endeavor, birthing the biggest of them all. This behemoth will be something new, an apex life form crafted with purpose rather than blind evolution. Our first challenge will be to manufacture a giant egg. Okay, well, our spawn will eclipse the stars. Our spawn will liberate the stars. So how do we make this giant egg again? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, we forgot to build the Deep Space Citadel as well. 50,000 food. Okay, we're going to need to save up for that. But we will build that immediately as soon as we can. But we can't exactly afford that at the moment. So first things first, we are going to liberate at least some of our rivals from across the galaxy. The Imperium, the robotic warbots. Our democratic friends that we liberated a long time ago want to be in a federation with us. And as cute as that is, I gotta decline. Unfortunately, we need our full, oh, they even have subjugated 2 other democratic nations that they've liberated. Well, I've liberated this one. They liberated this one, which we love to see. We absolutely love to see democracy spreading. That is what we need in the galaxy. There's democracy spreading over here as well. I think these guys have all unified This, oh, this is a theocratic dictatorship. Okay, we definitely don't like to see that. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. These guys are still egalitarian, which I do in fact like. Okay, we'll probably just have to go to war with these guys, and then this federation will be fixed. I'm pretty sure these guys are okay. Oh, elective monarchy. Oh, wait, didn't we liberate those guys? No, we liberated these guys. These guys are still sticking to our ideals. Okay, well, we have a bit of work to do over on this sector. We have a lot of work to do over in this sector of the galaxy. We have plenty of work to do over here, and I think this federation over here is actually good guys. Yeah, they're an egalitarian military commissariat with civil education and Byzantine bureaucracy. Oh man, these guys might be even be more democratic than me. And on top of that, they have a federation partner that's a hive mind. Man, they really do remind me of ourselves, huh? a hive mind best friend with a democratic empire. Who would have thought? All right, here we go. It is time to actually declare war. Oh, they're actually allied with the Bracken. I didn't know that. That's quite concerning, considering the Imperium is alone way more powerful than any other empire, I think. Let's go ahead and take a look at the contact screen. Yeah, they are the second most powerful empire in the galaxy, with the third most powerful being the people we were just at war with. So, yeah, and then the fourth most powerful is actually the people we created, the people we liberated, and they're at war with these guys, I'm pretty sure. So, I hope they survive that. Their fleet power is equivalent to ours, which is very, very impressive. Anyway, let's go ahead and declare this war. Of course, it is for ideological purposes. I don't think they can defeat our fleet in any, you know, one battle, assuming their fleets aren't all together like ours is. Maybe all together they could beat it, probably. But I don't think we have any risk of them returning to our home systems and attacking. I don't think we have any risks of that. I don't think we have any risks of losing a battle over here. We might not liberate the whole thing at this moment, but we're definitely going to try to put a dent in them, try to split them up, hopefully best case scenario. And then once we're done with that, we'll go back and try to split off the top half of this empire. Maybe we'll just split up this and make this a democracy and worry about the rest of this later. Maybe once we have our super weapon completed. I don't really know, but we need to liberate the galaxy, and there's a lot of liberating to do. It's a little overwhelming, so we'll do whatever we can to get it done. Here's their fleets, and whoa, they aren't messing around. 70,000 and then another 42,000. Okay, it looks like they do have all of their fleets all grouped up. Hopefully we can get back in time to try to beat them one-on-one. We definitely can't beat them when they're together. Oh, and they are gathering together smartly now.
Science division reports a new breakthrough. How
smart, how smart. Oh, they are actually just being really, really intelligent right now. Gathering all together in one place and then moving as a group. Yeah, we definitely can't deal with that. So we will just be on the run. Hopefully we can outrun them. Otherwise, we have made a mistake for sure. Okay, we are running away and they're not doing anything crazy as of the moment. Okay, well, let's go ahead and, you know, go ahead and start building up our, all the normal stuff here. Where is it? Yeah. No, not that. Would it be under research? We always need a genomic research facility. Wait, where's the genomic research facility? It's not under Unity. Amenities? Oh, it's under amenities. Okay. And then this is under amenities. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll update you if we actually do get into a huge fight with those guys, but otherwise we're kind of at a standstill right now. And there's no really reinforcements coming. They're moving in unison. Very not good. Okay, they're kind of splitting up right now, so we are going to jump in and attempt to, I don't know, take advantage of this. We do need to get in close for our ships to be effective. They are, of course, mechanical ships as well. Not exactly how effective our fleets normally are against mechanical ships, and now that we're in close, we have handedly defeated their fleet. Oh my god, that is wonderful. Lost 2 ships. We only lost 2 ships. Absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and reinforce our fleet. Elder Weavers, I don't know why these Elder Weavers aren't the same. What's going on here? Okay, 35. It's very strange. And this is at 35. Let's just get this completed here. Okay, let's go ahead and reinforce them with 10 more weavers and 30 more, or yeah, 10 more weavers and 30 more maulers. There we go. We can afford to do that. They have earned it. They have earned it in battle, and as soon as we can heal up enough, we will take out this fleet as well, and I think we'll have these guys completely on the ropes. Let's go ahead and take a look. They're still equivalent compared to us. Concerning. But, yeah, this guy's specialty... Wait, who is the guy who is a specialty of regenning? Yes, okay, there we go. Daily hull regen. Ship hull points. There we go. We'll send that guy in charge. He is really good at outward battles, kind of long sieges. This guy is just really good at making our fleet strong. I think right now we need someone in charge who will give us that hull repair, who will give us that, you know, maybe docked ship upkeep. No, that's not real. Yeah, we just need the hull repair. And here we are catching their other fleet off guard. Let's go ahead and put our better commander in charge for the moment. We'll go ahead and give this guy back to that one. There we go. We have upgraded our fleet to 95,000. That is quite the difference, actually. Glad we didn't keep that other guy on. And we have decimated their fleet once again. How much do we lose? We lost 2 of each. Okay, let's go ahead and reinforce that. We can just reinforce them with elders as well. Let's go ahead and recapture that station and take out this, and I think we're good. I think we have destroyed the majority of their threats, and now we should be smooth sailing through the rest of their empire. Oh wait, we forgot to capture that station as well. First, let's capture that. Oh, here we are, another intense battle. Unfortunately, I didn't get to switch over my commander, though we are a little bit weaker in this one, but looks like we are able to clean up just fine. Hopefully, we didn't lose too many. It looks like we lost 6 Elder Maulers. Not totally a sustainable amount to keep losing every single time, but you know, we will try. Let's go ahead and make that. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Oh wait, no, not upgrade, sorry. We gotta take this station so that we can finally repair our ships. We haven't even been able to repair our... Ooh, another 13k there from the bracket. Let's go ahead and try to take this station, and then we will eventually heal at this station once we do in fact take it. There we go. Wait for it to be repaired, then we will repair, and then we will be back in action. Let's go ahead and reinforce our fleets once again here. Oh, we just did use all of our food. Well, we'll make the super weapons later. We'll have time for that later, I guess. Ooh, I didn't even see that one happen, but another crushing defeat of the enemy. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, let's go ahead and move in here. Crush that enemy. Do we have a world here to take? No, we don't have a world here to take. Okay, crush that enemy, push forward, and I think we might actually do a decent amount of liberation if we don't get the whole thing, honestly. Let's go ahead and take a look here. We can already liberate 16 systems, but honestly, I mean, take a look. They're only 53 away from liberating the whole thing, and that would be an insane military victory. Which, of course, we will try for if we can. But we've been talking about the front line for long enough. Let's talk about the home front for a second, where I do think that I actually do want to make our homeworld into an ecumenopolis. I think that is the best path forward for our empire. We do have this new world within our little sector here, within our borders, that will be giving us a good amount of food, and it will give us a good amount of mining, and both the food and mining have crystals and exotic gases respectively, so that is very, very good. And again, it's within our little sector here that we have defended. We have a planet here. Actually, I'm just looking at it for the first time. 24 size, not very good in anything besides you know, anything besides city. So probably going to be another city world of some type. Oh, we gotta buy food. That's kind of embarrassing. Let's go ahead and colonize this world as well. We'll go ahead and rename that later. Yeah, lots of nice things are happening. And of course, our capital, our new start all the way in the back here. Yeah, it is very, very powerful. 1,500, 1,900, and 1,200 research respectively. And I would build more, but I actually just can't. I can't build more because, well, we don't have the consumer goods for it. We don't have the trade value. So we will be waiting on that. But once New Balance is turned into an ecumenopolis, and once our trade station over here is built up more, and we have more trade for it, I think it's all automated right now. Yeah, pretty much all of that trade is automated, and we're still losing a whole bunch of trade. You know, just a whole bunch of trade. In fact, we should probably just switch this over from planetary defenses to a commercial nexus, and once this planet is terraformed, we can turn that into a fortress because we desperately need the trade right now, and the Maat Midway Station needs to be a trade station. I mean, we don't have too much of a choice. And back in the fray, our brave warriors in our biological ships, yeah, absolutely destroyed those guys. Let's go ahead and move forward, and looks like we're going to catch a lot of them off guard. Once again, another 13k down the drain. There's another 14, 12k, and that's at them being completely unrepaired. Another 10 right there. Oh, it's juicy. It is absolutely juicy. And there we go. Their entire fleet destroyed once again. Let's go ahead and move on to Wankwort. Ooh, their fleets are spawning back in. Oh man, I don't know if they have like guerrilla warfare on or something, but it is not working out for them because they're just spawning back in and we are just crushing and crushing them. Let's go ahead and get our armies. I don't know why our armies keep following our main fleet, but okay. We are in the chase and they are retreating. Oh, wait, are they retreating? They have more over here with some armies. We definitely need to defeat that as well. Yeah, I think we actually are going to win this war, though. I think we are genuinely going to... Did we win? Oh, we won. It was just so quick. And then another 10k just spawned in here. Yeah, they just keep spawning right on top of us. Oh, let's activate cloaking. Okay, those guys are going to try to backcap us, which is very, very unfortunate. In fact, we should probably take care of that because we honestly can't deal with that. Should we send a contingent? Okay, we can send a contingent. Just send all of the... we'll send all of the maulers that aren't fully grown and all the weavers. There we go. And they will be the contingent that goes after this. You, main fleet, you need to keep going after this. And there we go. That's the first time we've had to split up our fleet, but works out for us. Lots of little pieces around the galaxy are being set into motion. Of course, our grand plan. These guys are at war with the same people we're at war with, so kind of complicating our war, but it is almost over. They're only at -8 now. We probably just have to take a few more systems from them, and they will capitulate. So that is, in fact, what we're doing. And then to the south, back to our own homeland, we have set up the extra fleet that we had, the extra fleet. We have set it up with a more rookie commander that we don't really need, and we are giving it our wishes to be a mercenary thing. Obviously outside of our home sector, right outside of it for us to use to defend, but mostly to use for a logistical solution. So there we go. Yeah, all the way up to 1100 naval capacity, putting us in breach of galactic law, but that's okay. We will definitely figure that out. Let's go ahead and split up this fleet. We have mature stingers. We have some mature stingers. Let's go ahead and make some more juvenile stingers. There we go. Let's go ahead and reinforce that. I would make some more juvenile stingers in here, but we need all 50k of that food for our next plot. Our next plot, of course, being the making of an egg. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's go ahead and make an egg. Wait, does it have to be around a star? How do we make the egg? Behemoth egg, 50,000. Cannot be built around any stellar body in this system. Okay, what about this system? Nope. Any of our systems? Hello? What does this very picky egg need? Wait, I'm actually kind of scared that we can't build this thing. What does the egg need? Cannot be built due to existing megastructure. Okay. Cannot be built around any stellar body in this system. Wait, what does the egg need? This is concerning, to say the least. Wait, can we even build the egg? What's going on here? I'm not liking this at all. Cannot be built due to existing megastructures. Okay, I assume that means the Dyson swarm. Alright. Can you, like, move, then? Move over here? Build a megastructure? Egg? No, can't build an egg here. Can't build it here either? What's going on here? Why can't I build my egg? What exactly special conditions do the egg need? Okay, I looked it up. You need to build it around a gas giant, which, okay, cannot be built due to... Oh. Oh, wait. I don't have a system that has a gas giant with no Dyson swarm. I don't... Oh, wait, hold on. This doesn't have a Dyson swarm. Do I have a gas giant here? Not that I see. Wait, we might genuinely not be able to build the behemoth egg. Is there a gas giant in this system? How is there no gas giant in this system at all either? What the heck? What? Wait. I mean, do I need to destroy a Dyson swarm? Is not at war, okay. What the heck? What am I looking at here? Yeah, there's no gas giant in this system either. I guess I have to destroy one of my Dyson swarms in order to make a behemoth egg, because most of my systems don't have a gas giant. And the ones that do, they have an existing megastructure. Oh my god, that is so annoying. I mean, that is the most annoying interaction I've ever seen in my life. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get these guys upgraded then and reinforced while we have the time.
Science Division
Oh my
reports
goodness.
success.
What an absolutely stupid interaction. And there we go. We've actually done it. We've achieved our war goals of turning our enemy from our enemy to our ally. Oh, it feels good. What does it look like now? A military commissariat. Awesome, awesome. They're still at war with whoever they're at war with. I don't really care. These guys are still a mega corporation. Not the end of the world. And these guys, we're still in a war with them for some reason. I'm just settling a status quo. I really don't care to humiliate them at all. So, yeah, you can go ahead and end your embassy with us if you want. We'll accept this peace for now. Let's go ahead and, first and foremost, we should definitely change our agreement. I think we've joined enough of your wars. Yeah, okay, they're not willing to really do it, are they? Wait, what? They're not even willing to do that? Hold on, what is our current contract? Our current contract... Wait, how did you get rid of the research? They're not even willing to do this? We are so much stronger than you. They're only willing to do that if we get rid of our holding. And we already have everything else beneficial to them. And they don't even have to join us in defensive wars. Well, I guess I will give up our holding on them because I really don't care that much. And I really don't want to be dragged into any more wars. So, of course, we will establish an embassy with our new friends. The Imperium, even a research agreement? Nah, we don't want to share that much. Yeah, everything is pathetic of theirs compared to ours now. Now we just have to look to this enemy, and they are a very, very big enemy. Power equivalent. Research is pathetic, which is great. Yeah, we have been definitely focusing on our research very, very heavily. We have fixed our trade completely. We now have a staggering trade benefit instead of deficit, and then the only thing we have left to fix is our consumer goods, which New Balance is on the way to be an archaeology project, which, yeah, will fix our consumer goods overnight, and we definitely have the strategic resources to back that up. Yeah, everything is going our way at the moment, and further going our way once we finally destroy the Dyson swarm here, which of course I don't want to do at all, but we don't have a choice. This is the only gas giant in our entire empire. So funny enough. So let's go ahead and destroy that too. And cannot be built due to existing.
Division reports a new breakthrough.
Oh my! Stop. There we go. You. Oh. Oh, we have to. Ah, we have to wait for it to be destroyed. Why? Why? Why would we wait for it to be destroyed? And you, stop, don't go build that. I dismantle progress. Okay, I guess we have to wait for it to be destroyed too. This is getting annoying. Alright, it's dismantled. Okay, let's build this egg and try to get this thing under our control and, yeah, try out our secret weapon on an unsuspecting empire. You know, while we do that, let's just take a look at the galaxy, see what kind of tyranny that we still have left. So let's get rid of all of the all of the other things. Let's put them in order of power and see exactly what we have left. This is a dictatorship, not gonna fly. That is, of course, our greatest ally, the third most powerful empire in the galaxy. We love to see it. Our fourth most powerful is another one of the nations that are our ally, our great friend. A mega corporation. Is it, what kind of ethics does it have? Oh, a xenophobic mega corporation. Okay, definitely gotta go. We have Democrats, okay. A hive mind, citizen republic, egalitarian, good. These guys gotta go. These guys we just converted, they are fine. Those guys are under our whim as well. They're a hive mind. A dictatorship that's fanatic, xenophile, peaceful. I mean, you sound good, but you gotta go. I mean, it's a dictatorship. Citizen stratocracy, that's a xenophobic. Yeah, you gotta go too, eventually. Sorry to say it. Theocratic dictatorship's gotta go. Elective monarchy gotta go. You can stay. Mega corporation, not xenophobic or anything. Okay, I guess you can stay as well. Good. And good. Okay, well, we don't really have too many more empires to liberate in this galaxy, honestly. Yeah, we just have a few more to go here, and we should be able to easily take them out. These guys are pathetic, and I don't know who else we're gonna have to go to war with. Oh, these guys. Okay, they are pathetic as well. Here be dragons. Okay, well,
Skywatch has sighted
yeah,
a spaceborne
I
life form.
guess liberating the rest of this galaxy should be simple. Should be very simple. Before we go investigate this citizen service that I have been admittedly overlooking, I have a strong suspicion that they are slavers, but we do have to investigate to make sure that that is correct. But besides the point, we have our own set of degenerates within our own space that we should be controlling. And yeah, while I don't have any evidence that they are tyrannical in nature, I mean, they are raiders, they're degenerates, and we need to put them down like the dogs they are. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I don't mind if other people get these systems. It's not for us that we're doing this. It's for justice. It's for the safety and security of the galaxy. So let's go ahead and put the rest of them down like dogs, like they are. And then, yeah, we will go ahead and investigate these guys. See if they are, in fact, slaving. I do highly suspect that they are. Let's go ahead and do that. Military buildup. I mean, we're always building up our military, so we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, we're destroying them pretty handedly here. Might be taking a little bit of losses. I don't really know. Probably not, to be honest, but we'll see. Here comes our cloaked fleet behind them. We probably do need a bigger army eventually. Okay, I think we took most of them out. The Great Khan didn't spawn. The only reason I, you know, kept being locked into this battle here is just in case the Great Khan spawned at like 3.5 strength. That would be concerning, but doesn't look like he did. And then we have another legendary leader here. Might as well do the Great Shipwright. Yep. Okay. End of the guys.
Science division report
No
success.
Great Khan is spawned. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Oh. Wait. Oh, yeah, here. Let's go ahead and take a look and see if there's any slaves in this neighboring empire. Yes, just as I suspected, these guys are slavers. Slaving people, not of their own race, but of other races, which seem to be just about everyone. Yeah, just about everyone. Even the politicians are slaves. Yes, a quote-unquote citizen stratocracy cannot, in fact, be allowed to exist. So let's go ahead and get out of their territory so that we can go right back in and destroy them once and for all. We simply cannot allow such an empire to exist in any decent society. Yeah, they're already at war with someone, unfortunately. We are just going to have to impose ideology. Okay, the entity is going to join them. These guys are going to join them. Don't really care. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that immediately. Bam, bam,
Standing
bam.
by to commence offensive.
Alright, the egg is done construction, and long story short, if you want to read this, you can, but basically, we got to fertilize this egg. And how exactly do we fertilize this egg again? We need 100,000 food, so we have plenty of trade value now. We can trade for it. Let's go ahead and take a look at our little guy over here. In the spirit of trade, how much food do you have that you would be willing to sell us for our behemoth? Don't worry, we won't use it on you. You are a true ally of democracy, even though
Battle debris
you're not a
secured.
democracy, you're a hive mind, weird creature thing. But, yeah, you can have any other material that isn't food. Okay, you don't need energy. You don't need minerals. Do you need trade? No, you don't need trade either. What about consumer goods? Oh, you need consumer goods? Okay, well, I don't think I'm winning with these guys here. Oh, alloys! Everyone loves alloys. Okay. Let's go ahead and keep our consumer goods then. Get rid of all that. And then offer these guys up some alloys. Yeah, here you go. 19,000 alloys for 50,000 food. I'll take that deal any day of the week. Okay, we're at 100,000. Boom, boom, bam, boom. Let's go ahead and hatch this egg. Alright, we are just months away from taking the last of the worlds of their ally, and yeah, they're unfortunately not going to surrender because we don't occupy them enough. Someone else does. So we're gonna probably have to go all the way up to their ally and start occupying them just to convert these guys. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do for democracy. So we will do that. Let's go ahead and take this last planet here. Oh, we even got these guys coming over to try to steal this take from us. Obviously, no, we will be taking it. Oh, and little side note, probably barely notable, but we do have this cool new technology called a jump organ. I don't know if it'll, you know, be too relevant, but it is cool. You know, it helps us move around a little bit faster. You know, and we put some rifts in space. Not that I'm sure that matters in any capacity. You know, no one's gonna come hunting the entire galaxy down for doing that or anything. So I think we're good on that front. And yeah, let's go ahead and get over here if we can. We can't. Okay, well, okay, how do we get over there? We have to go all the way up and over through the Marauders. I wonder if we can get to this system and then just jump into their systems. Oh wait, for us to do that, we got to get upgraded first. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade our whole fleet with jump drives. That should be fun. That should be not dangerous.
Science
And I
Division
guess
report
I should
success.
throw in there, if you have absolutely no idea what the hell I'm talking about, the
Taking
jump
evasive
drives, having them
action.
on our ships, having them researched, it does help the endgame crisis spawn a little bit quicker. It even attracts the endgame crisis that we are forcing to spawn in. So maybe it'll spawn in quicker, maybe it won't, I don't really know. But it certainly doesn't help anything on that front. Either way, I think we are going to be ready soon to fight it. I don't exactly remember how the fleet sizes are at 3.5 times crisis strength, but I mean, we have we have like 500,000 here. Hopefully the fleets don't come out as like 1 million, and we have plenty of time to prepare unless they spawn right on top of us. That would be very unfortunate, but I think we should be just fine, even if the events started to happen like very, very soon. What the wait. What am I looking at? Genuinely? What? Well, first of all, let's go ahead and do that. Hello? Post-apocalypse? Hello? What the hell's going on over here? Well, do I need to press play, or... The birth of space piracy? A 32,000 fleet-powered space pirates? Okay, well, let's go ahead and take care of that as well. What am I looking at? I'm like in shock. What happened to the second most powerful empire in the entire galaxy? They're just gone. They're just gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're just... They've just ceased to exist overnight. The second most powerful empire in the galaxy. What happened? What genuinely? What can someone answer me? Like, they're a hive mind? There's a strange portal? Like, what happened to my
Recon pass completed.
agreements? I only have an What? How's this going to affect the economy? I'm just kidding. But no, but what? Genuinely, what happened? I am so confused. I mean, I guess we should also hire some scientists to scope out the area. First, let's just go ahead and go to their capital, I guess. Do we have any other science ships in the area? No? Okay, well, let's go ahead and build one. No, that's not the station I want. This one? Shipyard, science ship. Let's go ahead and build that first and foremost. Yeah, what happened to our allies?
Science division reports a new breakthrough.
What the hell happened? Did these guys do with this? Did these dirty clone army dictatorship do this? The xenophobic fanatic spiritualist dictatorship? Well, I have an answer for them. I mean, these guys, honestly, like, they're not the worst, but they're pretty bad. But yeah, I can't believe what I'm seeing. This is insane. The second most powerful empire in the galaxy, my vassal, is gone. And I genuinely don't have an explanation. Like, I'm not even in character right now. Like, I don't know what could have done this. The end of the cycle, maybe? Or the Eater of Worlds? Did they make a pact with the Eater of Worlds? Can you even do that as a hive mind? I don't know. What destroys your empire besides, like, those two things? And I don't see any evidence of those two things. So I really don't know how to proceed from here, but back in character, we are going to destroy these guys for this. I highly suspect it's them, and we will brutalize them for it. But first, do we even finish this war? Do I care to finish this war? Honestly, not. Honestly, I'm totally happy to settle this war, upgrade our fleet, and get on over and getting revenge for our allies on these Banthurians, these genocidal maniacs who somehow, I don't know, maybe with a disease or something, like killed all of these guys, you know, a plague or a bioweapon, or maybe they assassinated the Hive Queen and they all just fell apart because they're all drones. I don't know what happened, but we will avenge them. Okay, I think my initial shock of this entire empire, my greatest ally, the greatest ally to democracy and equality in the galaxy being completely gone overnight, just completely wiped out, is coming to a little bit of a close here. I'm not as speechless. I mean, this is crazy. This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Again, second strongest nation in the galaxy, but I digress. This was our greatest ally. This was the shield of democracy in the galaxy. They protected us, and we protected them, or at least we tried, until they all died. Every single one. Dead on several now completely dead abandoned worlds and habitats as well. So yeah, we will avenge them. We will avenge this strike against democracy. We obviously cannot let the galaxy know that something like this can stand. We must show our strength. We must show our teeth. And speaking of showing our teeth, we are only 15 days away from a behemoth that we are going to let loose on an empire that has wronged us so greatly, or at least we assume they wronged us so greatly. Who else would have the motive and the power to wipe out a nation like this? All of the people over here are our greatest allies, so anyone else that's close over here is our greatest ally. And over here, of course, this was our greatest enemy, and especially these guys' greatest enemy. They went to war like 3 times, not even under my control. I didn't even declare the wars. They just kept going to war with each other over trivial matters several times. So I think there's really no suspect in the galaxy besides the Foundation, and we will make them pay for this. We cannot allow this, you know, example to be set that you could wipe out Liberty's greatest ally and have no consequences. No, an example must be set with these people, a brutal one, a quick one, and one with our new super weapon. 15 days and counting. And we have one of our new cool Stinger fleets engaging the enemy over here. Let's go ahead and see how exactly they do. Looks like we're basically one-shotting them when we do get our shots off. But again, there's only like 15 Stingers and hundreds of little corvettes and little pirates over here. Looks like we are doing very well, which is lucky for us. We are retreating with our Stingers. Again, probably just one-shotting these guys from a distance. Looks like we are, in fact, winning. They do have a Titan. Not sure. Okay, it looks like a lot of fire is being taken by this Stinger. Some Stingers are moving in closer, which seems like a mistake to me. We are surrounding them, looks like. Okay, is that one of their Titans are destroyed? One of their Titans do look to be destroyed at this point. Okay, yeah, looks like our Stingers are being very effective. Probably we should make more fleets of these Stingers and less fleets of our just giant, like, mass of Maulers and, what are the other ones? Weavers? Yeah. A cool battle. 1, we're definitely winning. We've destroyed all of their major fleets, and we're keeping the smaller fleets at a large distance. So, yeah, that was definitely good. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the fleet report. Yep, looks like we didn't lose a single one. We were hardly even damaged. So that's good. Let's go ahead and return these guys to home base here. No, home base. And take a look at hubris and hunger. Our genetic mastery is without compare, and our achievements outshine the lower empires of this galaxy. And yet our behemoth spawn does not acknowledge the extent of our dominance. Driven by ravenous instinct, even the massive quantities of food we provide to it do little to satiate its hunger. Given time, it will surely come to its senses and adhere to our commands, but time is precious. Any moment we could lose control, putting billions of lives at risk. We will find a way. So let's go ahead and move in our fleet here. Let's go ahead and not make the same mistake that we did the other time. This guy, oh, he's already at 93,000. Okay, we'll move our big fleet in. Yeah, we'll go ahead and move our big fleet in. Rage status agitated. Okay. Let's go ahead, yeah, again, move our fleet in. If you remember the first video that we, pre-sapiens found, wait. On their capital? They're still here. They're still here in cybernetic? Nascent stage. Oh, are they in the nascent stage? So they are pre-sapiens. Wait, have they lost sapiens? Okay, we're getting some kind of update from our, you know, devastated ally over here. It seems like they are in fact pre-sapiens now. I have no idea why. Okay, well, we'll have to acknowledge that and come back to that later, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get our behemoth get our fleet spawned in here. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure that when it does in fact turn, we put that thing in its place, and then once we do that, we will start moving it towards our Foundation enemies over here, and we will make them pay very, very harshly. Well, let's go ahead and get another scientist to explore. You. Go ahead and get you to explore these systems. We do want these systems explored and claimed ASAP. We don't want anyone else claiming these systems. This is a matter of national security. Okay, our creature has in fact turned on us. Let's go ahead and... Yep, we have dominated that thing completely. I don't think we lost any ships in that battle. Yep, luckily for us, we were able to just, you know, absolutely smash that guy into a submission before he could do anything, which is wonderful. Let's go ahead and get you upgraded. You back to the station. You back to the station, please. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And it seems like on the rest of their planets, they also have pre-sapiens. So their entire civilization, not just their home world, has been devolved somehow to be primitives. Or maybe just all the adults were killed, because they do have nascent stage. They do have nascent stage, so they're naturally, you know, primitives, pre-sapiens for the time being. So I don't know if some kind of plague hit where all of the adults died and, you know, the normal guys didn't. I don't know. They're currently complex drones being demoted.
Science division report success.
I really don't know exactly what's going on, but we will take these systems and we will protect these worlds. We will protect what remains of our greatest ally, even in their primitive state. And like I said before, I think we won't be colonizing these worlds. We'll just let them be. We'll just let them exist. Protect them, of course, but just sit there and let them exist. And here we are, on the precipice of war, with a nation so evil, so tyrannical, so unequal, it borderlines the ridiculous. Let's go ahead and take a look at the reports that we are now getting from our spies in this empire. As you can see, they are of course a clone army origin, just like us, and they have transcended their cloning technology, but instead of using it for equality and, you know, harmony, they have used it for absolute submission, absolute slavery. Here we go. Let's go ahead and read the description of their homogeneous submission government type. Absolute loyalty is ensured through meticulous genetic selection, with only those hardwired for unwavering obedience chosen as cloning stock. This creates a self-perpetuating society where rebellion is not only improbable, but biologically impossible, securing unbroken harmony through the very fabric of its citizens' designs. I have never read something so evil, so perverted, such a perversion of what Clone Army should stand for. Equality and justice are absolutely out the window for these guys. Not only are they slavers, but they have cloned their own population into absolute loyalty, slavery, and submission to tyranny. This is an unacceptable amount of tyranny. This is an unacceptable empire to be in the galaxy. And not only that, they are also taking over many liberty-bound empires as we speak. One of the people that we have, liberated, they have completely and utterly taken over their empire. I have no idea what the concessions will be once this war ends, but hopefully it won't end, because we are at their doorstep. We are going to show the galaxy that there is only two solutions: democracy, equality, or death. Today, we make an example out of the Banthurian Foundation, an example to the galaxy that no empire shall ever be this tyrannous. And not only the tyrants, but the people supporting them, the common folk, the slave, anyone not in open rebellion, are complicit in this sin. None will be shown mercy when we liberate the galaxy of this threat. And again, we are not just liberating the slaves, we are not just liberating the people, the citizens that are complicit, the citizens, the slaves that are providing minerals, providing alloys, providing food to the tyrants that oppress so many. We are liberating the galaxy from this stain that is the Banthurian Foundation, this stain that is the homogenous submission government type. And again, tyrants, anyone who supports them, anyone not in open rebellion against them, shall be put to the sword. No mercy shall be put upon their name. So let's go ahead and, well, let's do our new war type, which, it's funny, you can actually do this war type when you're, what is it? Crusader Spirit can only use Liberation Wars. Well, if you research Existential Expulsion, you can also use this. Oh, what did you say? Leave us alone? Yeah, I'm not going to be leaving you alone, buddy. Look at what you have done. Look at the abomination, the atrocious government type that you have created. It's sickening, and you will die. Anything else you want to say? I will never understand how it is that a creature such as you came to be, Bug, let alone made it into space. Well, you're about to learn a lot more about us. You're going to learn the true brutality that we are willing to go to wipe out tyranny such as yourselves. You are the most disgusting example of tyranny in this entire galaxy, and you will be crushed like the bug that you just called us for such actions. And if you're unaware what the Existential Expulsion war type is, which some of you I'm sure might be, we are going to be at war to destroy these people. Not conquer, not liberate, destroy. These people are way too far gone, in my humble opinion. They have been bred to serve. They have been bred to be loyal to a patriarch that, I mean, even if we dispose them, they are still going to be bred to be loyal. We can't unbreed loyalty and submission out of their populace. No, these people just need to go. They are a stain on the galaxy, just like the original Ma'at were a stain on our planet. A stain that we absolutely will not be able to stand. Okay, what is stopping us from moving on here? Okay, let's go ahead and bomb this planet down then. We will maybe take some other planets for ourselves, but undead invaders. Yeah. These people, they also are necromancers, so they not only enslave the living, but they enslave the dead. And yes, they also have a variety of slaves from across the galaxy as well. Just, slaves, just random slaves they have in their empire. So, yeah, just overall, really, really terrible, despicable nation. We unfortunately don't have the bombardment type to actually just destroy all of their stuff, so this might be a long war, allowing our beast to simply eat all of them, or our beasts, because we're going to have more beasts in the future. I don't care how long this war takes, really. I don't care exactly how it gets done, when it gets done. Bot Lord, I've never seen that Destiny trait, but we will be able to get this done. We will be able to destroy them in totality. Okay, so this is a commissioner type. I guess I've never seen any Destiny for a commissioner because I don't really use them too often. Robot upkeep, cyborg upkeep. Job efficiency from cybernetic pops. Wow, this would be really good for a cybernetic empire. Grand Taskmaster. Okay. Energy from soldiers. That's really cool. It's really cool. Or a planet analyst. Okay, well, what are you governing? You're doing this world? Is there even any... No, there's not really any soldiers, so I guess we'll do this. We can turn this into a research world overnight. Kind of cool. Not extremely useful, but... Alright, and just as we planned, our beast has enraged once again, and this time, we are not there to put him down. We are not there to stop him. So we'll see what exactly he does while engaged. Also, we are in their capital. We have destroyed their capital station. And when I say destroyed, I mean we actually are just destroying their stations now. We don't, we don't play around. We don't take it over. We're not conquering anything. We are destroying these people as totally as we possibly can, including their mercenary enclave. Can't allow that to stand either. So let's go ahead and move above their capital, ready to take this out. We have a whole bunch of slaves here, I assume, a whole bunch of pops, bred and taught pure slavery and submission. Let's go ahead and see what 88% ability or happiness because there's xenophobes. Interesting. Mutagenic habitability.
Success.
Slaves. Yeah.
Construction complete.
What is their living standard? Decent conditions. Oh, they have decent conditions for their own slave populace, or their own, clone populace that they've bred to be loyal. I honestly expected something different, but oh, ancient refinery is a really good thing. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, wonderful. Our creature here is in fact above the world that we wanted to destroy. Is it going to eat it? What is it going to do? Let's take a look. Okay. Do something. Do something, you beautiful thing. Okay, it is at 67% devastation. I forgot it actually works as devastation as well. It doesn't just work as like a planet killer where it just, eliminates the planet after a certain amount of time. So we will give it some time to go ahead and reach that amount of devastation. How is their capital looking? Okay, it looks like we can in fact take over the capital, which I don't truly want to do. In fact, I won't do it because they're not actually preventing us from jumping to the next system. We just need to destroy everything in these guys' space, and then we can go back and probably eat their worlds with our creature. So let's go ahead and take a look at this world, and it is in fact gone. Now, will our guy come back to us now that the planet is gone? Let's go ahead and see. I think we do need to do the Colossus project. Because we need to eliminate the rest of these worlds as well. So let's go ahead and do that immediately. Let's go ahead and research the Colossus project. We need more deterrence for tyranny. And honestly, our administration cannot take over these worlds instead of destroy them and still really survive. So let's go ahead and bomb this world to make sure that we can't be stopped from moving around. Are we going to get back our guy anytime soon, or is he going to eat more worlds? I'm perfectly fine with him eating more worlds. That is completely fine with me. Sentient combat AI, why not? Why not? Wonderful. Our behemoth has come back to us, and we can probably just enrage him again to go ahead and destroy this habitat. I really don't want the habitat to be around, so let's go ahead and yeah, let's go ahead and enrage him. Why not? We have the material, so go ahead and enrage him. Let him destroy that habitat. And then for our gun pointed at the head of the universe, I think a Neuron Sweep or a World Cracker. I would prefer to do the shielding of worlds, but a Neuron Sweep seems more reasonable. Yeah, a Neuron Sweep seems more reasonable. Destroying entire worlds, I don't know. I mean, we're probably going to get some bad PR after this war, but that is an incredible amount of bad PR. Also, I definitely want this guy to win, so we'll go ahead and put some support behind him. It's just democracy. We're just lobbying, Embassy recalled. Yeah, already some people are not happy with what we are doing, but that is okay. That is okay. They will see in time that this is a deterrent against any tyrant that may decide to, rear its ugly head in the galaxy. What are we invading? I don't want to invade anything. Can you not? Okay, this planet has been bombarded enough so that we don't actually need to stay there. Yeah, don't invade that, please.
All sword ground elements. The operation is a bust.
We have developed several mutagenic formulas designed to enhance our behemoths, each tailored to unlock new strengths and adaptations. However, their immense physiology can only withstand a single injection. Any attempt to combine multiple formulas results in catastrophic cellular failure. The line between evolution and annihilation is razor thin, and we must choose our enhancement wisely. Don't want anything... Yeah, we don't really want any downsides. Make them less hungry. Don't really care too much about that. Make them faster. That is a very good candidate. Or make them deadlier, which we only get from biomorphosis. Ship weapons range, ship weapons accuracy. Okay, well, I mean, making them deadlier seems good. Making them faster also seems very, very good. I mean, as much as I'm tempted to do this, making them faster would probably be better for us overall. We have a lot of ground to cover with these guys, so yeah, and we definitely want them running away fast if a fleet ever catches up to them. So we're going to go ahead and make them faster. That is what I want to do. Hopefully they'll be able to get to this system faster, where they can eat the homeworld of eat the homeworld of the Banthorians. Show them a lesson. Show them a lesson they will never forget. Show them that what they're doing is completely unacceptable. Let's go ahead and get bombing that world as well. Such a shame that we don't have a better bombardment stance, one that can wipe them out, but you know, we'll work on it. We will work on it. Let's go ahead and take a look at our capital, or sorry, wait, where's our spaceport? Colossal assembly yards, only 200 days away, but then making the Colossus itself is going to... Oh, what's going on here? What are you doing? Go defend our country. 159k, wow. That's pretty crazy. Okay, maybe we need both of our fleets to take care of this. We have a Titan on them, so we should be able to be just fine. Let's go ahead and try to pinch them here. Wow. They're sending in their dimensional fleet, which is, you know, busted as ever. 159k for free. Let's go ahead and, yeah, try to pinch this. Underway. Okay, it looks like we are going to need to move in here. Oh, no. We definitely don't want this fleet to destroy our stuff. Okay, it looks like they aren't destroying it as much as we like to destroy them. They are simply taking it over.
Spaceport lost to enemy
yeah,
action.
Okay, so they have the system. We will be able to pinch them. Man, this is quite unfortunate. What are they going to do now? What exactly is their current plan? Are they going to go start bombarding that? Okay. Well, we can line this up better then. We'll just go ahead and move here. And move...
Engaging enemy station.
To here.
Recon
and then once they're
completed.
both kind of... Oh, they were going into a hyper relay. Okay, let's go ahead and pinch them now. We should be getting there both at the same time.
Fleet action
Mega
underway.
shipyard core. And we got done both of our behemoth eggs. Damn, we need a lot of food for that. Ooh, we need a lot of food for that. All right. Damn, don't even really want to build our mega shipyard now. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that how it is.
Engaging enemy station.
Okay, good. We're engaging them from afar. Perfect. Ruined orbital ring. Man, that sucks. I think we ruined our own orbital ring there, unfortunately. Okay, the system is now ours. Can we get this other orbital ring under our control? Great. All right, let's go ahead and rebuild our orbital ring, as unfortunate as that is. But we have taken care of them, and they are destroyed. Let's go ahead and get these guys back to home base here. Yeah, and that just kind of shows how fragile our economy is. Our minerals are completely tanking because we have destroyed our own orbital ring here, which gave us an extra bonus to mineral supplies. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to mitigate that by... Oh, wait, this is a fortress world? This should definitely be a mineral world. Yeah, mining world. Go ahead and do that real quick. Obviously, it is a fortress world as well, but let's go ahead and do that. And upgrade it a few times.
Underway.
Maybe that'll help. We got fleet action underway.
System reconnaissance completed.
Okay, we're just destroying that. Good, good, good.
Science division report success.
Alright, our minerals are kind of helped, but at the same time, yeah, we have a very fragile economy here. I won't lie. Okay, someone might call me stupid in the comments, but I never knew that if you put a behemoth on top of a planet. It actually sends its own armies in
Ships
to invade it. Are we going to get this planet, or is it going to be destroyed? Because if it's going to be destroyed, we don't need a Colossus at all. I mean, obviously, I'm still going to make one. But, oh, speaking of that, it is done. Good thing I remembered that. Go ahead and build that Juggernaut as well. Wait, is this going to destroy the planet or what? Because this is actually awesome if it does. Oh man, it's just putting more and more enraged beasts down. Wow, Kaiju class Titanic beasts. That is absolutely amazing. I didn't know these guys just invaded planets on their own. I thought they would have to be... Honestly, I feel pretty stupid now that I'm thinking about it. Why would they need to be enraged to destroy a planet? Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see if I actually get the planet or if it just destroys it. Either way, well, not either way works for me. I mean, I guess either way works for me because I'm doing it anyway. But hopefully it just destroys it because we don't have really any use for it, to be completely honest. What are you? You're just a governor, okay.
Ground objective secured.
Oh, and we've destroyed it. Wait, it actually does just destroy it. Oh my god. This is... I had no idea. Okay, cannot be born outside of Empire borders. Wow, wait. That is absolutely awesome. I had absolutely no idea. Wow, that is awesome. Let's go ahead and make another behemoth egg here. We're missing 300. Okay, well, let's go ahead and buy that. Yeah, we'll make another behemoth egg. We'll go ahead and hatch that. We'll keep our current behemoth out and about as much as I want him to grow up. Yeah, I don't really... Yeah, I don't really have the time for that right now. So, wow, that is absolutely amazing. I had no idea that they actually did that. I feel kind of dumb. But that's very helpful. This is honestly a grisly war. Some of our kaijus have already been defeated on this world, and they're just fighting hordes and hordes of undead slaves. Quite possibly the most atrocious thing I've ever seen in warfare. But we will be able to destroy them. We will be able to defeat them. That is the most important thing. Defeating tyranny, wiping the tyrants off the face of the map, and all of their poor clones that, well, are complicit in their activities. If you're not fighting the enemy, you are the enemy. You're supporting the enemy, you're supporting their economy, and all things similar to that. So, yeah, unfortunately, if you're not fighting the enemy, you are the enemy. You're supporting the enemy, and especially when it comes to these guys who have been brainwashed utterly and completely into subservience by their government. I feel bad for them, but at the same time, they deserve what's coming to them right now. Yeah, see, as you can see, they're gonna win against these kaijus again.
Inbound message.
Very impressive, actually. If they weren't tyrants, I would respect them. While our war rages on in the west, we're getting some interesting reports from the east. The drums of war. A great Khan has been selected by the primitive, ever-fighting, marauders, and it seems like this mysterious warlord, who maybe is a powerful psychic, has emerged from their warrior caste as accomplished what most thought was impossible. The combination of guile, charisma, and military genius made this newly crowned Great Khan win over the loyalty and devotion of all of the factions. Okay, so they're united now. A new threat is born. We'll see exactly what happens. We're getting a message from... We don't really care too much. They're not exactly on our front door yet. It is unfortunate that they are on the front door of these guys who used to be slavers, but now are a very strong, very...
Engaging enemy
okay,
station.
They apparently have 2 Crusader spirits. A very friendly nation. Very unfortunate that it spawned on their doorstep, and I'm pretty sure these guys are also okay. Oh no, they're theological. Yeah, monarchy. Okay, well, yeah, we would have needed to come for them anyway. And these guys are definitely enemies of equality as well. So I guess we'll go ahead and let that happen over in the east. I'm not really going to intervene. I don't really care all that much. Let's go ahead and move into the system here. Ooh, a juicy amount of fleets here. Oh, they've ended their war with the Brackens. And they've ended their war with... Wait. Independent. They're still independent? Wow. I thought for sure they would have subjugated them or something. I guess they took some planets, maybe? But really not much. I mean, Rome is still intact. Either way, let's go ahead and take out these fleets here. Should be pretty simple to do so. This is almost a 400,000 fleet at the moment, so... Yeah, and we're also hatching both of our second behemoth eggs as of the moment, so that is a very, very exciting development as well. Okay, both our biological juggernaut and our Colossus, which I don't know if I've ever seen this Colossus before. It's very cool looking, actually. I am a big fan, actually, but yeah, we have both of them ready and willing to go to war for us, so we're going to immediately send them on over to the front line. Why are you going that way? Okay, I guess that's something you can do. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, we're going to send them to the front line, make sure that they are able to join up with our main military force, and probably just go around bombing the planets into dust as well.
Science
Maybe
Division
even
reports
once,
a new
definitely
breakthrough.
once one of the eggs hatch, we will bring our first behemoth back from the front line and allow him to grow up. And that seems to be only less than 1,000 days away. So we should be able to have our second behemoth and even our third behemoth very, very soon. And speaking of behemoths, this Great Khan is no
Science
laughing
Division
matter. I've
reports
seen
success.
several 100k fleets go in here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get these guys. They are neutral to us. Would you do an active sensor link? No. They don't exactly love us anymore. Not many people do after what we're doing over in the West, but hopefully they will learn to appreciate it eventually, and when the entire galaxy is a democratic haven for equality and all other things, well, maybe they just will understand. Alright, the war is going well. We are in fact sending this guy back to our space to grow up. Our eggs are almost done hatching. This one is about a year away. This one is a couple of years away for sure, but I mean, they'll hatch in due time, and we have no rush for winning this war. I mean, these guys are pretty, yeah, they're pretty neutered at the moment, pathetic compared to us, and probably the only reason they are any threat is because of the dimensional fleet, which will eventually go away. So yeah, that's about the war in the West. The war in the East is also picking up. I think we just destroyed a Great Khan station. We have our mercenaries on the job, and I think this is the chosen of the Great Khan. We have parked right next to them, and I guess we might as well fight them with our mercenaries. I mean, what do we have to lose here? So I guess we can set up right about here, just so when they jump through, we will be on top of them. If we could get the chair of the Great Khan, that could be pretty cool.
Fleet action underway.
All right, there we go. We are at war with the Great Khan. Looks like we are in fact winning the battle. And again, these are our mercenaries, so we're not really losing out on much if we do lose some ships. Yeah, the Great Khan is definitely losing this battle. You might have even forgotten we've set up mercenaries all that, you know, long time ago, but they threatened to join the Great Khan if we didn't hire them. So we hired them, and we're putting them to good use. I bet the Great Khan really regrets that decision right about now. Yep, there it is. Great Khan's gone. I guess we'll push a little bit further into the Khan territory, so maybe we can get the throne when he does eventually die. Or I could go into friendly space and maybe heal, but I don't think there's friendly space anywhere near us. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just keep doing that. There's only 2 mature stingers these guys have, and unfortunately for them, we've almost destroyed both of them. But yeah, we should be able to win our second battle against the Great Khan, I think. I mean, maybe not. And there it is. We have devastated another planet. Obviously, we have no qualms about devastating planets or wiping out populations, as you know how we originated. You know what we did to the original Ma'at. Oh, a beautiful day is incoming. A level 2 behemoth. All right, there we go. A shattered egg. A 588,000 fleet power behemoth right in the middle of the sun. All right, let's go ahead and get you out of there, Chief. Take a good old look at you. Ooh, you're beautiful. A beautiful monster. Despite the challenges, we have birthed the behemoth, which now springs from the chrysalis where it was incubated, larger, fiercer, and hungrier. All right, well, if it's hungrier, let's get it straight to the front lines, straight to the place it could use the most amount of food, or gain the most amount of food. The beast is the pride of the pack, and will bring untold destruction upon those who dare to cross its path. We exceed nature's limits once more. We will exceed any limit to spread equality and democracy throughout the galaxy. There is no limits. There is no limits to the lengths we will go to. We have proved it once. We have proved it once again. Let's go ahead and move on in, destroy this planet as well. And yes, of course, there is no limit. Obviously, even losing the reputation of every single pretty much empire in the entire galaxy, except these guys, they're a little bit more forgiving of us. The hive mind doesn't care too much, but other than that, every empire is no longer a fan. Even our greatest allies, the people who used to be our greatest allies, are no longer a fan of us at all. But that's okay. We will do anything if it means liberty, and anything includes taking a reputational hit, or several. Honestly, I didn't even know we were in a battle with the Great Khan, but we killed him. We killed him again. In this system, I did realize that I sent my guys back over to go fight and try to find him, but I guess the Great Khan ran right into us and just simply died. So let's go ahead and end this fleet contract. Not really much use for these guys anymore. They can go back to their home systems, and yeah, we have our first relic of the game. I guess we'll go ahead and activate it. Ship weapons damage, why not? Militarist ethics attraction. And, oh, we're in breach of galactic law now because we have so much naval capacity. Cool. Okay, and we've recently installed a global pacifier, a more humane, I guess, weapon, but definitely a more final weapon, as we have to keep re-destroying these worlds because they simply keep recolonizing them, which is very, very annoying to deal with. Yes, we're having to re-destroy this. I think we had to re-destroy even their capital maybe at some point. I don't want to keep re-destroying worlds, so we definitely want to go ahead and do that real quick. Let's go ahead and see what exactly this looks like for a habitat. Well, first and foremost, it's broken. We're right in the middle of it, but I do like the way he bounces, I guess. That sounds sus. I mean, I don't know. I like the animation. I just wish it wasn't broken for this habitat. You are an industrialist, sir. Charging weapon. What does it even look like when you shield a habitat? I don't even know. I don't quite remember. Okay, we've destroyed this planet again, or habitat. I think I should just send this guy to go and destroy all of these stations. They are a stain on the galaxy, and I don't need them sneaking up behind and recolonizing their worlds, as that is just really, really annoying. Okay, let's see. I like the sound it makes. It's very, I don't know. A glittering beam from the mate bowl. Okay, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Fades, the gauze is silent. Life goes on if contained. A necessary evil. It is a necessary evil. I don't see any shield around it, but we'll just pretend that there is one. Okay. Yeah, you follow this guy. You follow that. And you can go on shielding all of these worthless worlds and habitats. It feels bad for the people that are already on those worlds, because they're probably going to be continually reigned by dictatorships, or maybe they'll learn their lesson. I don't really know. Let's get our other guy over here. He is ready to grow up. Do we send our other behemoth to grow up? I guess we're making fine enough progress. We don't really need to worry too much about all of that stuff. Let's go ahead and send him back to grow up. Keep building up our forces. I don't really think anything can stop us at this point, but, you know, we don't want to test that theory. And there it is. The example has been made. The tyrants have been defeated, and our beasts have been fed. Many of them now very, very close to upgrading. This guy even way close to upgrading. 168 out of 300. We're going to need to find a new feast for him very, very soon. Let's go ahead and bring our normal forces, all of our regular normal old forces. I guess we can just have them keep doing the thing that they're currently doing, which is all following the leader here. We can go ahead and get all of these forces back to the Heart Station, or even to the, you know, the mega shipyard, which we can in fact use. But yes, the war is over. Many of their worlds have in fact been shielded, unfortunately for them. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this system had 3 worlds that were shielded alone. Many, many worlds were shielded, many, many worlds were eaten, but the important thing is the clones and their tyranny and their slaves are all gone. This entire western half of the galaxy is free of tyranny now. None of these empires are on our hit list except, you know, this one, which is already being taken care of by our ally. Hopefully we'll be able to get on over there and destroy them soon enough. But these guys, of course, I would say our friend, but not really. No one's really our friend anymore, but at least the western half of the galaxy is free from tyranny. Now, the eastern half, we have some work to do. We have the rest of this empire to get through. We have, I think these guys, maybe? Yeah, these guys, or these guys. Oh, this is a new continent. Okay. Yep, these guys are going to have to go as well. Slavers and imperialists. Nope, gotta go. And anyone else? Anyone else around here? I think these guys are still technically a theocratic dictatorship. Yeah. Yeah, plenty of people over here need to go. I don't think we should have any problem doing it. Okay, it's time for our next war. Our next war to clean this galaxy up, and I really don't hate these guys. There's no reason for us to completely wipe them out. But of course, there is a reason for us to liberate their slaves and change their ruthless capitalist government. I'm all good with a business. I'm even okay with the Bracken business, even though they're not a democracy. But I'd be a hypocrite to destroy an honorable business. I mean, honorable enough anyway. We're a business. I mean, we have businesses within our borders. We have plenty of businesses, private businesses, so I don't see a reason to destroy them. But these guys, I do think we need to impose our ideology. And note that I am imposing my ideology on them. I'm not trying to destroy them. Not to say that I won't eat any of their planets, but I am not trying to destroy them. If they surrender at any point, and surrender to our ideological goals, we will, of course, leave them alone. So let's go ahead and get into this war. I think right away you need to go in and take that out first. You want to do that first. That's Control Shift, by the way, if you want to queue up an action before the next action that you're already queued up. A little tip there, a little tip for our gaming friends here. You are going on over to here. Yes, that is correct. I think I need you to get on over to here ASAP. Okay, it looks like we're going to be entering their space. How exactly? Oh, through here. No? How do we enter their space again? I don't want to declare war on every empire that's getting in our way, but I will. Are the Brackens getting in our way? Do we need this little port in order to get over to these guys? How do they get through here? Oh, gateways. Oh no, they get through here. Okay. All right, let's get to here. And then we can get to here, right? No? Are there... Oh! Oh, a dimensional lock. Okay, smart. Okay, well, looks like they're going to be resisting Liberty for a good bit here. These planets are already taken. Wow. Okay, I guess since they have a dimensional lock, there's really not much we can in fact do. I guess we'll just sit at this portal. We're gonna have to think about this more decisively, I guess. These guys are being taken over currently. These guys are pathetic, and we can't get to them without going through these guys who don't like us anymore. Huh. Well, we have a problem. We definitely have a problem here. Okay, well, it seems like that was, in fact, a mistake. I don't see any way of getting to them. So we're probably going to have to go after our next targets, which happen to be these guys over here. This is our pathway into the Khan, into these guys, and ultimately into these gentlemen right here. This is going to be our pathway. And then I think we have like 1 or 2 dictatorships to crush in here. But yeah, this little sector of the galaxy is our only target remaining. And honestly, we don't even hate them too bad. We're probably just going to liberate all of them. We have no reason to eliminate them. Did I say liberate? We're going to liberate them. We're not going to eliminate them. At least that's the current plan anyway. And I think it's time to declare war against these people, and, well, considering we can't do ideology since they're already our ideology, and the only other option is wiping them out, I guess we will take them as a subject that, yeah, they really can't deny. So we'll go ahead and do that just to get through their borders. Were they talking to me about liberty and justice? We are the ones who showed you the way all those years ago, so let's go ahead and get in there. We're in breach of galactic law, that's fine, I don't really care too much about that. And yeah, we'll declare war against these guys, we'll crush their little star stations, and then we'll move in to convert this little tiny one planet empire. Convert or destroy. I don't really have too much of a I don't have qualms either way. Also, we're probably gonna have to declare war against these guys because they're in our way to get to these guys. I really don't want to destroy these guys either, so another case of just declaring to make them our vassal. And even if we don't, that would be a fine outcome to the war. Alright, it is time to in fact go to war with these guys. I really don't want to, but I kind of have to. So let's go ahead and make them our
Standing by to
vassal.
commence offensive
Democracies do not wage
operations.
war against each other. The regime cannot be considered truly democratic. Oh, well, looks like they have their own ideas of what a democracy is now. The ideas that we have taught them maybe left their heads. But I am proud of them. I am proud of them for standing up to their democracy. They are, of course, going to die for it, but many people die for democracy.
Engaging
So,
enemy
you know,
station.
it is what it is. And we have to get through their borders to end the threats to democracy once and for all. Not bad
All
fleets, not bad
sword-bound
fleets.
elements are
It's a
dropping on
shame that we're
target.
going to have to destroy them.
Science division.
Quite the shame.
reports a new
Oh no, I didn't want this for them, but it seems like one of our dragons have actually gone mad and are going to be destroying one of their planets. Man, that is unfortunate. Again, I really didn't want this for them. Not at all, but it is going to have to happen. We do need to get through them to get to the true threats to democracy. Oh, and the rage subsides over here. Looks like we destroyed a habitat in our rage. When will this portal be unlocked? 5 years. We got 5 years to wait here. 5 years to sit there. Where are other... There should be a third behemoth. Okay, there's another behemoth, and then there's one that's raging. Okay, makes sense. All of our behemoths are accounted for. Let's get our armies to this world. Fine, good, good, good. Our behemoth will unfortunately destroy one of these worlds, I assume. Ban organic slave trade failed to pass. You know, for so many empires that I've created as democracies, they really don't want to pass any democratic legislature. Like, the greater good, it has no support. Literally no support for some reason.
all sword ground
Yeah,
elements are
and no
dropping
one's
on
even
target.
proposing it, and we're proposing something stupid like, I don't even know. The, Tyranny Conservation Act. I don't even really care about it too much. It's a shame, because it did
Science
fail,
division
and it looks
reports
like
a
it's
new
never going to
breakthrough.
pass. We are
Skywatch has
unfortunately
cited a
winning our
spaceborne life form.
invasion of this planet over here. Looks like it will fall.
Sword
The
One
price
Actual
of
reports
keeping our,
all ground objectives.
you know, our troops out of their borders. Oh, I didn't even mean to take that planet. You need to take this planet. This is the last of their worlds, or the only of their worlds.
Science
So,
division
gonna need to go
reports
ahead
a new
and take
breakthrough.
that. And then you... Oh yeah, we're not in... Okay, let's go ahead and declare war against the Khan as well. A war of ideology. I mean, I don't really need to wipe them out of existence. It's not really necessary. So, I'm gonna go ahead and wage another war. We have at least 5 wars now. Yeah, we'll be able to figure it out, though. This war, I don't even know why we're still in this war. This war should be quite over, right? I mean, why are you not willing to surrender? Like, we have both of your planets. A new empire will be created out of 5 systems. I mean, do we really want to split those guys up further? I don't think so. I don't know. We'll just let them figure that out. I don't know. Let's get our guy in here to destroy any of their remaining fleets as well as their remaining stations.
System
Maybe that'll
reconnaissance completed.
convince them. The rage has subsided, but their planet has been lost. Hopefully these guys are willing to surrender now. Oh, no, not those guys. These guys, no, they're only at -23. Not even for, like, suing for a status quo peace. Well, that is unfortunate, but the war continues on. We can't allow these tyrannical dictatorships
Spaceport
to exist in the
reports enemy
galaxy, and
contact.
anyone who shelters them, anyone who stops us, is in our way. It is a
All
threat,
sword ground
and
elements are dropping
I
on
really don't
target.
feel too bad about wiping them out. Okay, looks like they are ready to sign a status quo. Good, because I didn't want to beat these guys up anymore, and it looks like they were getting ready for a beating. They were looking for a beating. So let's go ahead and sign this peace deal. Come on, sign the peace deal. I don't want to hurt you. I really don't. I just want to have our borders open. Is that all? Is that too much to ask? Sign the peace deal. There we go. We accept this for now. A truce. Good, 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 good. These guys won't surrender even though they have 1 planet because technically these guys are their ally or something. I don't really know. They'll surrender eventually. They have no stations left. They have no ships left, so it doesn't really matter too much. And these guys, for some reason, aren't surrendering. I gotta give them credit for where credit's due. They are holding on, but they should be surrendering shortly, I think. Alright, we've taken as much as we can of this wonderful Great Khan nation here, and we have a few dictatorships over here that we probably want to convert. Oh, these guys look like they're being already taken over by some kind of hive mind. I guess these will be the people we liberate. This is a 9-planet empire. This is only a 2-planet empire. This is a 8-planet empire that doesn't really need to be liberated. And a 1-planet hive mind. Okay, alright. Looks like... Where are they? Which one is it? Yes, this one. This one is the one we want to liberate. So let's go ahead and do that. Obviously, a lot of enemies we're going to have in here. I really couldn't care less about any of them. Let's go ahead and immediately move in our dragon. Yeah, I don't think we'll have any problem with any of that. Is this a mercenary enclave?
Science division report success.
Mercenaries? Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and destroy these mercenaries too. Don't know who they're working for. Don't want to find out. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and destroy those guys. And where's our second behemoth? Yes, you need to get in there too. Good. Alright. You should now be at war with the people we need to go through to get into here. Finally, we have a pathway into the mercantile guilds, the slavers. If only they weren't slavers, we wouldn't have to do any of this nonsense. So, but they are slavers, so what can you do? We have to end them. We have to end their tyrannical regime, same as any other. Enraged behemoth. Where is the enraged? Oh, you don't want to be fighting that enraged behemoth. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and retreat. You don't want to be fighting that guy. Don't exactly know how long it's going to take for that guy to retreat. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, it's only... Oh, 7 months. Okay, well, a little bit more than 7 months. That's tough, but, you know, we'll do without at the moment. Definitely don't want our behemoths fighting each other, especially the big behemoth fighting the small one. That is not going to work out. A lot of our behemoths are getting rowdy these days. You'd think I'm feeding them enough, right? What is this? Citizens Republic of Crandeh has... where is that? Whoa. Citizens Republic of where? Citizen Republic of... this one? Oh, Imperialist. Okay, there's still a Citizen Republic. I forgot Imperialist was actually the military faction. Okay, I thought it was authoritarian. I was going to be like, wow, I'm going to destroy you. Well, currently I am destroying one of the 2 planets in your empires by accident. Of course, we didn't plan for this to happen, but yeah, I would have destroyed your other planet if you were doing that. Yeah. And here we go, an exciting moment for our empire. A class 2 behemoth leveling up to a class 3. Now, how much does this even take? 125,000 food? Done and done. Glad we were saving up for so long. In fact, we should probably just start buying the market out of food. Really no reason not to at this point. Yep, just gonna go ahead and buy the market out of food. There we go. We have invaded this planet. We have taken it, and we're at the doorstep of the empire that we have been really working to... Oh, man, they're not even too far away from being liberated. Awesome. We will probably liberate them once we take their core sector here. I guess we will go ahead and... Okay, they're already landing. Good. And I guess... Oh, wait. We need to take both of these planets before we can jump into their home system and destroy their little dragon guy that they like to have.
Ground forces
yeah, we're gonna have to do that. They are, you know, where are they? Here be dragons. Yeah, here be dragons origin. So they have their own dragon, but we have better dragons at this point. So no reason for that thing to live. There we go. Shield hardener. I guess we can keep looking into that. You, Mr. Army, you need to go take care of this. Oh, it's going to be 2K. Okay. Well, it'll take a little bit. Relic activation, sure, why not? We'll do this. So much going on in our empire all the time at this point. Dimensional lock, we don't really need that. Astral jump, that could be good. Do that.
Ground forces are dropping on target.
We're dropping our ground forces on target. How long until that egg is actually grown up at this point? 602 days. Okay, not too bad. No, honestly, not too bad. This guy over here, is he still eating planets? Are you eating this planet? I can't tell if he's actually eating this planet or not. He is also about ready to grow up whenever he can get some planets eaten. I guess we should send him to the front line to eat some planets over here, since he's not exactly getting his fill in the hive mind, because these guys are forever at war with the democratic robots over here. I don't know why, but It seems like a forever war is going on there. While we finish up these armies on this planet, it looks like they're trying to sneak away, at least the fleets. They don't actually want to engage with us, which is understandable, but they are going to have to be crushed. Unfortunately, we can't allow these guys to go around backcapping us. We already have a small fleet doing that, so yeah, unfortunately for them, they are unfortunately going to have to die. Many of them, yep, just did. Yep, all dead. And it is time for us to make our way into their main system and, you know, kill that stupid dragon that they've had since the beginning of the game. And here it is, the Guardian Dragon. Our fleets have entered the system. There's a dragon roaming. Yes, we know. It's attacking our ships. It's unclear whether it's deliberately joining the defense or if it's just angry at us for encroaching its territory. Doesn't really matter. It is unfortunately going to die. Oh, you want to see something stupid? Apparently, we have no Grand Archive, so we can't actually do all the cool stuff that we can do with Grand Archive. But as you can see here, the Grand Archive that we built. Where is it? Nope, no, this. The Grand Archive we built on New Balance is very much existing, so it's just unfortunate the way that works out. But let's go back to our dragon fight here. Pretty sure we're going to be able to kill it, no problem at all. Let's go ahead and kill that thing real quick.
Fleet action underway.
Poor guys. We are killing the, you know, we're killing the symbol of their empire, probably. A very important cultural thing.
Secured.
But we had to do it. We had to do it. We had to free the slaves that they decided to take. Honestly, it's not really our fault if they want to engage in slavery knowing that that is outlawed by us, then you kind of just got to accept the consequences when they do in fact come. The giant egg is only a month away from hatching as of the moment. Ooh, it is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. I don't even... How much is this going to be? Let's go ahead and see. 2.2 million. Hell yeah, 2.2 million class 3 behemoth, which means we can enact the final phase of our plan. And that phase is something scientists call a mind meld. Of course, our scientists assure us that our minds will be equal inside the behemoth, all equal parts, playing a role in controlling and, you know, guiding this class 3 behemoth, this 2.3 million fleet power behemoth with our minds fully enveloped inside. So let's go ahead and do that immediately. Yeah, just immediately. We definitely want to get this thing under control because it is 2.3 million. We don't have any fleets that could possibly, you know, fight that. So there we go. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that where we will control the behemoth, just like how we all share DNA. Soon we'll be so equal that we share the same mind of a giant behemoth space creature. It is a beautiful evolution that our empire has gone through. Let's go ahead and take a look at the front line here. Okay, we are invading this second world here. Crystal mines, quantum crystal mines. Okay. Yeah, these guys are probably close to surrendering now. Yeah, only 9 away, and we will be taking their capital soon. These guys are a little bit farther away from surrendering because, you know, we don't hold most of them. Well, I would say our friends here, but we've kind of abused these guys pretty heavily. Our old friends here are currently in control, and are these guys in control of the system? No, we have a 16K station. I don't know why these guys haven't surrendered yet, but well, I guess it's because of their, you know, their entity. And there we go. We have in fact won the war. We're still at war with them because of a different war, but yes, they should be a citizen republic. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. What war are we still in them with? This is against the Federation. Yeah, we're still in war with them against this nation, the Primal Seekers. Honestly, I'm down to just wipe the Primal Seekers out at this point, since they're not surrendering. I mean, you know, they have chose death over liberty, so I'm willing to just go ahead and, yeah, just take these guys out, you know, pacify them. They only have one planet. They're a one-planet nation. They're refusing to surrender. They're putting our people at risk. They're putting everything at risk, so yeah, we just don't want them in the galaxy anymore. Let's go ahead and get this behemoth back to grow up. You need to grow up, sir. There we go. We've invaded more stuff. Okay, you don't invade that planet because that is a very strong planet. Okay, what else do we need? Oh yes, we need to take out the Federation. That is what we need to do next. So let's go ahead and move on over back to the Federation. You follow the fleets and yeah, keep this war going. Terrible news coming from the galactic community. In a rare display of unity, they have decided that we are the problem. Somehow we, who liberated and created most of the nations that we see on the map today, we are now the problem. We are now a crisis of galactic proportions. Apparently, we are the problem. I can't even believe it. Their fleets are assembling to launch an attack on our territory. The battle for the galaxy has begun. This will be glorious. Well, they obviously will not be able to do anything against us. Yes, it worked. It actually worked. Yeah, they're mad that we have become one with the beast, and probably it didn't help that we declared war against these guys solely for the purpose of, you know, trying to get past their territory once again. Okay, the at Crisis War. Are these guys not involved? There's a whole bunch of federated people. Anyway, it worked. It actually worked. We established a link between the behemoth, and are working on reinforcing the connection of our minds are transferred. Wait. As the first of our minds are transferred, the beast remains placid, welcoming us to space beyond space that was ours all along. Through it, we can feel the spirit of every other beast under our control, and our entire population now experiences the magnitude of the behemoth somewhere in the back of their minds. There can be no mistaking that we are the deadliest and most unstoppable force in the galaxy. In our new form, we will rain fury upon our fearful foes. The galaxy itself is ours for the taking. We will feed. Well, I didn't exactly want to feed. That wasn't my goal. I wanted to free these people. I wanted to help them, but apparently that was not going to happen. It just couldn't. They couldn't accept it. They couldn't accept that we knew best. So, unfortunately, where's our other behemoth? Okay, missing in action. Alright, that works out for us, actually. You are preparing to shield this planet. I still kind of want you to do that, even though somehow they've gained control back of their planet. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and, I guess we'll just keep our fleet here, and we'll keep our actual fleet here. There we go. Ravenous cravings. Even, enough of our population has been transferred, and we now have direct control over the behemoth and its fleets. Oh. What happened in this system? More pirates? Pirate infighting? That's kind of cool, actually. I've never seen pirate infighting before, but alright. The beast continues to grow, its genetic potential largely dormant, unlocked through a steady supply of mines and nutrients. A primal rage now courses through us. Our bloodlust knows no bounds. We must consume, we must devour, we will gorge ourselves on the galaxy. Let us cast off the bonds of civilization like it shed so much skin. All that matters now is life among the stars. Oh. Okay, well, I don't want to do that, like, completely, but alright. I mean, it is the ultimate form of equality, right? I mean, makes sense to me. Digestion, fight, flight. I mean, whole gen, monthly progress, ship fire rate. I think flight works for now, I guess. I mean, digestion could also work. Yeah, I think digestion is probably better. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll keep eating up the rebels of the galaxy, rebelling against us when literally all we wanted to do was help them and set up democracies across the galaxy. So, yeah, I really don't have much mercy for them. In fact, this is actually helpful because now we can just move along the galaxy. We don't have to declare war on each little empire that wants to stand in our way. Blah, 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 blah. We're obviously not going to be bullied. Yeah, now we can just plow right through the empires that are stopping us and go right for the heart of the depravity. Okay, select the mutation. We got our first mutation. Something stirs. The hunger within us is not mindless, but adaptive. Can accelerate egg growth. Okay, we can lay behemoth eggs. Behemoth eggs are now incubated around gas giants. Okay. They hatch a small fleet. We can empower our hatchlings, lay behemoth egg around gas giants. It goes into a large fleet, but it takes longer. Or we can lay a strengthened behemoth egg, and it hatches a class 1 behemoth. I think more behemoths are probably better here. Yeah, I don't think we really need... Yeah, I don't think we really need non-behemoth eggs, so let's go ahead and do that. we can immediately start making an egg. This has to be around a gas giant, so we'll find one real quickly. Okay, there we go. We'll lay an egg there, and then we'll move on. Damn, the Empires of the Galaxy really aren't joking around. They do want us dead. Well, of course, we can't allow them to do that, so... ooh, this is not good. It began as a subtle shift in the Quentinian behavior. Scattered reports of their ships, once rarely seen outside their space, now being spotted in remote systems all across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels visiting ancient ruined worlds. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, giants on the playground indeed. Oh, okay. So they've combined into one? And we're at war with them? Are we at war with them? Wow. Galaxy, we are whole. The inferior fragments have seen the truth and joined our cause once more. Okay. How lucky are you to witness this moment? We will now be taking command of your galactic community. Celebrations are warranted. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh. 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 So they're at war with us because they took over the galactic community. 400,000, 400,000, a whole bunch of other 100,000s. Okay, well, if I thought the war was scary at first, it's a lot more scary now. Behemoth egg laid. Let's go ahead and, you know, oh, we don't have the resources to hatch it. Yeah, this is quite scary. I think we just need to get our main behemoth over there to try and stop them or devour their worlds before they can destroy us. Ooh, the primal hunger. What is that? 190,000. Yeah, I think we just need to get over there and stop them before we can stop, or they can stop us. I think that's the only move here. Yeah, I'm starting to think we pushed the galaxy a little bit too far here. We may have pushed their buttons a tad bit too much in our pursuit of fast democracy. I mean, it's a shame because, I mean, if we just played it safe, if we just played it, you know, normally, we probably would have,
Construction complete.
Oh, we're in total war as well. I didn't know that. Because we just gained control of that station. Okay, well, that is quite concerning. Let's go ahead and build, first things first. Can we get a mercenary enclave? No? Why can't we get a mercenary enclave? Okay, well, let's just go ahead and upgrade this again then, I guess. What about you? No mercenary enclave. Alright. They are rapidly approaching our border, but so are we. We are approaching their border with our giant thing. So hopefully we can defeat this battle. Our unfortunately, our larger behemoth is 50 days away, and this battle will happen in less than 50 days. So hopefully at least our behemoth will be able to hold off. Okay, 1.4 million, only 1.4 million is coming on in here. Ooh, this is tough. This is tough. 24 days. The battle has started officially. Hopefully they don't kill my behemoth. Hopefully they don't kill too much of my... Ooh, already down to 52k. Okay, we got our second behemoth in here. That should turn the tide of the battle enough to win it. Let's go ahead and take a look at our other behemoth. It is in fact going into their systems. It's probably going to take it a while to actually destroy everything, but I mean, yeah, should eventually destroy everything. We are just going to straight up eat their planets. So can we hold on long enough for that to happen? That is the question of the hour. All right, let's go ahead and see here. Our ships are taking some pretty heavy damage here. We should probably retreat, in fact, if we can. It's really not worth it.
Engaging enemy station.
Our ships aren't helping too much, and they're just getting devastated. So, okay, let's go ahead and retreat our actual ships. We have 2.2 million and 500k here fighting the fallen Empire fleet. This is a huge battle. Wow. Okay, one of our guys just retreated, and they retreated. We have in fact won. Holy crap. Okay, there we go. We have won, and we are in their home territory. We are going to eat their planet in, I don't know, a certain amount of days. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. And here it is, time for 22,000 pops to meet their maker. Charging weapon 15%, man. Okay, it takes them a while to eat, huh? Okay, well, we'll let them eat. We'll let them chomp. We'll let them chomp on down on these planets. What is this planet? 17,000, another very important planet in their world. How many planets do they have overall? That should be a good question. 9. Okay, we only have to chomp down on 9 worlds. So,
Contact.
yeah, that should be good, I think. 72, come on. I'm sure the game isn't running too well, considering, well, you know, considering all of the factors around here. Negative in food again, not good at all. Let's go ahead and see. Charging weapon, 95%. Firing weapon, come on, eat the planet, eat the damn planet. Wonderful, eat this planet next. Something is happening. A challenge. We sense an incalculable mass. Okay, the void spawn has shown its ugly head. I really don't care about defeating the void spawn as much as I care about defeating the imminent threats to our nation. Oh, there it is. We've ate the planet. Wonderful. Traverse the void. We get a jump organ. Void swimmer, 300%. Sublate speed. Prioritize reflexes. Accelerating reflexes. Become a hunter in the dark. I think, I mean, a jump organ's gotta sound better, right? We can just jump over systems that we don't care about being in. Yeah, I'm gonna do the jump organ for sure. And then I'm going to queue up the rest of their planets being eaten. This one, and then afterwards, this one. You know, I can honestly say with the whole advent of the entire galaxy going to war with us, we have only gotten stronger. We are gaining so much food every time we eat one of their stupid little planets, and yeah, we have not even lost a single thing. I mean, we lost a few fighter craft, but with the food that we've gotten from every other planet that we have eaten, we have absolutely maxed out our build queue for more juvenile stingers. I don't even know what the fleets will be like when in fact they are done. So when they're all done and grown up and all of that stuff. So I guess we'll see, but in the meantime, yeah, we are absolutely destroying the Fallen Empire. They haven't stood a chance against us as of yet, and yeah, one of their other main planets are currently being eaten. I think we only have a few left to go here. Yeah, 6 left to go. I don't see any fleets that could resist either. The First Galactic Imperium. It is the dawn of an old order. The galactic community has been dismantled, and in its place, the First Galactic Imperium has risen. The old and fragmented consciousness chose to re-emerge. Chose this era to re-emerge. Those who would oppose their ascension would be put in chains. Who can say what aspirations the new hive mind has for the galaxy? Wow. We have chosen correctly. We have chosen correctly to oppose this galactic community. A galactic imperium. A despotic hegemony. Yeah, okay. No, absolutely. We cannot allow this to stand. Having dissenters put in chains, having freedom restricted, having the whole entire galaxy be under the control of one imperium, it is atrocious. It's disgusting, and we will obviously not let it stand. We have just chosen the right choice. Obviously, these guys cannot be allowed to govern themselves. I am happily at war with this galactic imperium. I mean, who even thought it was a good idea in a galaxy where we have established such democracy, such equality, to put yourselves back in chains of one giant galactic imperium? I can't. I can't with these people. They are helpless, but it's okay. We don't need to help them. We just need to stop them. Yeah, this is just a disaster on the highest order. I wonder what happens when you actually destroy the Galactic Emperor, if another one will just take its place. If so, the entire galactic community must fall for this atrocity, this allowance of tyranny. I mean, we have talked to them before. We have told them, we have made examples that tyranny and those who support it, even unwillingly, will be punished. I mean, I can't. Okay, so we are currently at war with the entire galactic community. We have 3 million fleet power and 3 million fleet power sitting on our borders. I don't think any fleet in the galaxy, unless they were completely all teamed up and ready to go, I don't think anyone can get past our borders. And we are currently building a whole bunch of upgrades for our stations as well, which will further buff our fleets in orbit, especially having the command center. So yeah, I think we are completely good to just sit behind our borders and wage war on the rest of the galaxy. We have a few of our creatures going this way. I don't really want to destroy these guys because, you know, as much as they support the Galactic Emperor and stuff, so they probably deserve to be destroyed, they are one of the oldest and most accepting democracies in the entire galaxy. But we do need to get through them to get to the theocratic dictatorships that we have yet to take care of over in this little sector. I've talked to you, geez, about it before, but we've never really got around to it. And then, of course, these guys need to fall. But other than that, I guess we're just going to have a slow and steady war against the entire galaxy if they don't get rid of this Galactic Imperium when I do, in fact, kill the Imperium's head. Among our countless voices, rarely do we all agree, but in this, we are united. We loathe you. Good. Good. And here it is, the moment of truth. When we dispose the Emperor, will the galactic community go back to normal? Or, oh, there it is, the collapse of the Galactic Imperium. There we go. We have destroyed the absolute worst case scenario for the galaxy. The absolute worst case scenario, of course, being that the entire galaxy is under the rule of one tyrannical imperial rule. That was our nightmare scenario, but we have ended it. We have ended the only creatures in the galaxy that could ever pose a threat to us. The, you know, the timeless Quinton Wrath, and the Galactic Imperium has collapsed. Amidst the chaos, the old galactic community has been reborn, bringing some resemblance of order to the galaxy. So ends an era. There we go. It is destroyed, and the galactic community, while still at war with us, is in fact no longer one giant tyrannical regime. So I think that about does it for the video, honestly. The worst case scenario situation has been avoided. The entire galactic community being ruled by an iron fist, an imperial ruler, tyranny. The entire galaxy, tyranny. That fate has been avoided because of our relentless pursuit of power in the face of galactic opposition. A galactic opposition that is still at war with us. Also, we'll choose this one. I like this one the best. But anyway, that about does it for the video. We have destroyed the ultimate threat to democracy and equality in the galaxy. An entire galaxy ruled because of an ancient threat, an ancient, all-powerful threat that could only be destroyed by us, by the way. The entire galaxy could have fought these guys and they would have lost. So yeah, we saved the galaxy from eternal tyranny. They have repaid us with all being declared war with us at once, but that's okay. We don't fight for honor, we don't fight for friendship, we fight for equality, and that is what we have done, and that is what we'll continue to do after the video is done. Of course, our fleets, our wonderful, you know, behemoths will go around the galaxy, eating up every world that has a tyrant on it or that bows to a tyrant. And then once we're done that, we'll all retreat to our territory where we live out the rest of our days at eternal war with the rest of the galaxy, but protected behind our barricades, protected with our giant behemoths that no creature in the entire galaxy could dare stand up to. I hope you enjoyed the video, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.